with a special Halloween episode of Primus. It is Halloween in real life, but not in the time when you watch this, nor indeed in the game where it's April. And it's cold. But, you know, I figured, why not? Why not?
Details.
Yeah, one of the three timelines is correctly synced. That's the part that matters. So when we last left...
Can you stop talking like you're British?
When we last left, our dear Zariel had decided that it was time for her to go and interact with the party once more, rather than be absconding upon herself.
I'm gonna throw things at you.
And then throw things at her DM,
That's just called nasal.
I actually can't do British at all.
You were doing British before you started thinking about
That's not British. That's, like, normal.
No, it's not. You were talking like this.
I was
this
not
is
talking
not
like this.
normal.
I was not.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I decline to believe.
We're so...
Well, just for that, we're gonna make it nice and dark.
Everybody talks like gangsters now.
I can't do that either.
Nope. Don't know how to talk like me.
We're gonna go investigate the guy in the market, see?
The rest of the stream will be... wow. We're not streaming, but the rest of the recording will be in Russian.
We don't know enough Russian to do it in Russian.
Matthew, beprishke vamanayas.
I don't know that word.
Berserker.
The communist has taken over and glassed this place.
I don't know how to say market either. Anyways, when we last left the party, Z had decided that she was going to rejoin the party and stop spacing out. You know, which is, she was just kind of...
Hey, I was sick. What do you want from me?
No, the character was spacing out, as we already discussed. But then she was like, oh... And when she reconnoiters, they realize that they're about to go meet Matthew of Berserker, who is a half-elf, half-troll, who is a merchant selling, I forget what.
Stuff.
It was something imported from Collier, I remember that. Which is actually...
I don't remember.
I wish my hair was this color.
So...
It's a pretty color.
What do you guys do?
I... go to meet the dude.
You rush up and say... And he says,
Hello,
oh,
I am Zariel.
Oh, Madam Zariel, welcome to my parlor.
Hi.
Would you care for some
It's one of those
fine
places.
Ulthoy silks? Or
Send
maybe...
the spider to the fly.
Or maybe, perhaps some nice drudge pearls, freshly taken from the inner sea.
Can't tell if serious.
No, his actual attitude would be more along the lines of, hey, welcome to my shop. What's going on? How can I help you? I mean, we've just got some fresh drudge pearls that are in from, you know, the inner sea. We've got some Ulthoy silks over here. I think this lavender with silver highlights would look lovely on you, madam. Personally, of course. I'm not one for taste. We've also got some dried fruits and dates from the Al Irat.
Some fried fruits?
Yes. We also have some fried Groots.
I'll start browsing the fried droots to see what those are.
Well, the droots are
I'll be over
actually...
here just looking through stuff while you're talking.
It's actually...
Okay, get my dice.
It's actually druids who have, in the final act of sacrifice to the nature that they love so, have become one with nature by standing out in the sun too long.
They're a little bit wrinkled?
Yes, they're a little wrinkled, so now they're droots instead of druids. Oh, wait, I should be doing this. There we go. The light beard commands you.
Can you stop that? It makes your face look wrong.
Wait, I gotta get the right angle.
See, that makes your face look less wrong. Yes, wrong face. There's a D20.
Now I'm just waiting for my party to do something. This is, for those of you who are wondering what it's like to be a GM, 90% of your time will be spent waiting on your players to do something.
Is that all of them?
I'm actually kidding. That's a total exaggeration.
There's one.
Yeah, it's only 85%.
Yeah, yeah. The 5% is made up by you making plans that will never happen.
That's not incorrect, actually.
Yeah, that's true. That is totally correct. I've always said you always want to plan as a DM, but you always have to be ready for those plans to be totally derailed. You have to be good at improv to DM.
But you know, it's enjoyable when the party does do something.
There's a Tarrasque on that path too.
It's fun as a GM when your party does something that you didn't anticipate.
Sometimes.
Well, yes.
Other times they walk up to
3 hours of going and attacking a goblin-filled,
kobold-filled
fortress
for no loot and no experience, and because he hadn't designed the area yet, and he figured the massive army of kobolds would be enough to dissuade us.
And they killed them all.
Yep, he made us do the rolls. And then we went back to town and got some supplies and came back to the place to flush out the rest. Anyways.
And accomplished nothing.
And accomplished absolutely nothing.
Wow.
Except ensuring that we would never play under his GM again. But no, one thing that it is... Guido's absolutely right. You know, when the players think up interesting stuff or innovative stuff, that's like half the fun of GMing. It's interactive writing. That being said, every now and again, one of your players walks up to, I'll just use an Azeroth example here, Thrall, and says, I want to punch him in the face.
Roll up a new character.
Yeah! Every time they say that, because this has happened to me more than a few times in my 20-plus years of GMing, and it's like, why? And sometimes they'll just say, eh, and sometimes they'll come up with this detailed in-character reason why they're being an idiot. And sometimes it's because they actively want to just see what happens. And sometimes they're just stupid.
I left for like 2 minutes. What happened while we were talking about this in particular?
Just talking about GM stuff.
We wanted to punch Thrall really badly. No, I'm kidding. So, you approach Matthew. Sorry, what's up, Guido?
Oh, I was going to say, other than the food, what kind of wares does he have?
I will answer that very momentarily, but I just want to give praise to Guido over there. This is his new camera, first time on our show that he's showing off his new camera. Move around a bit. It's really obvious if you're paying attention. Even though we're recording at 30 FPS, it should be pretty damn obvious that that is way better.
It's a very sexy camera.
Yes, very awesome. So definite props and congrats to him. What else he sells? He also sells... He sells various alchemical ingredients, most of which are in powdered format, naturally, being in the mountains, such as you are. He likes to sell things that include local remedies, I'm going to call them. Like, for example, there's a thing where they have some lapis lazuli, or however the hell you pronounce that, which is actually ground up and mixed with a little bit of lemon juice, which you're supposed to drink, and it's supposed to promote good health and get rid of night fevers, etc. They may or may not be valid. I think Guido's the only one who has the heal skill to check any of that. He also sells... batteries. No, why is this on my desk? I got it. The other thing he sells is furniture. Really small stuff, you know, chairs, stools, ottomans, that kind of a thing. Most of which...
Did you play with my dice?
No.
Did you touch my dice?
Jaina did. Most of which...
Did you put them back in the bag?
No. She did. She was actually very good about that.
Okay.
Most of them are reed shark hide and sewn in, so it's a little bit rough but very sturdy, and it's designed for outdoors use. So I mean, you can leave that out in a storm, it'll be fine. And that's all I got.
I need a chair for the captain's quarters.
Well, we've got plenty of chairs available. What kind? I mean, we do have several larger selections. These are actually designed for ogres, so they might be a little bit large in the width for you, but nevertheless, I think they'll fit. You know, come over here. We'll try some out, sir. Let's see. He's got one that's like this really... It's obviously been dyed black. It's still the reed shark leather. And when you sit on it, it's actually surprisingly comfortable. Because the leather's actually rather thick, even when tanned.
While he's yakking, I'm going to go wander over to Snarg and be like, Snarg!
What?
I've kind of been spacing out now, but isn't this the guy the snitch told us to come get infos from?
Yep, that's what we're doing.
No, we're buying a chair.
That's how you get info around here. Come on, what?
Yeah, you buy the thing, and then while we're making the transaction...
So, by the way, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, in fairness, I could make Snarg roll knowledge politics, but that actually is a very common way to do that. Because during the transaction, what you'll do is you'll slide a few extra gold along the way, right? And they'll notice that, and, you know...
You're buttering them up.
Yeah. For those of you who've played Assassin's Creed 4, they actually do something very similar to that in there, where you pay for a mug of drink with, like, way more reals than it's worth. And then as he's giving you the drink and pouring it, he leans in and... into your ear. That kind of a thing. And
it's a perfect excuse to get a chair for the
That's the real motivation here, is getting this chair.
Well,
so he's got 3 selections in ogre-sized. He's got the black one, which has no stuffing whatsoever. It's basically just black laid over iron bars. But again, the leather itself is thicker than you think, and it's more comfortable than you'd otherwise imagine. And it really has this stark, imposing appearance to it, right?
Okay.
Then we have one that is not dyed at all. It's just straight reed shark leather. However, there are a little bit tufts of... I suddenly can't think of the name of the creature. Madaker hide. Here or there on it. Or rather, Madaker fur, to be more accurate. And it's got this much more, like, Frozen of the North kind of look to it. You know, it's got white fur... And the armchairs are wide, and it's kind of drooping over, and there's a few bits of claw and bone to accent it, that kind of a thing. And the final one is decorated with, actually not reed shark hide. This one is draped in armadillo hide, or armored dillo hide, which is much, much rougher and much less comfortable. But again, is also really, really strong, durable, etc., etc. And it is a kind of a very light tan colored, and it has a lean function, so you can go, you know, like that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Snarg if he's interested in the one with the fur.
Oh, is it size for me?
It's no. you can fit in it. You definitely fit in it.
Do they have smaller versions that he would fit in?
They have... Do they have one? Let's find out. They do, actually. They do have one other version that is smaller. We'll say it'll actually be just a little bit of a tight squeeze for Snarg. Because it's actually, banderling sized.
So I guess I could use that in my quarters.
Okay. Z, would you like a chair for your crystalline quarters? Z, you might be...
Would you like an unmute button for your headphones?
I must have muted myself, because I thought I was unmuting myself. What I said was, no, I'm good.
Are you sure? Okay. We sell many fine, lovely silks. I've got another silk. This one is actually a deep red with orange and yellow highlights running through it.
That's kind of pretty. And
it kind of makes this sort of wavy pattern towards the bottom. So, like, from, let's say, the hip down. No, this is a dress. So, like, from the waist down, it kind of does this wavy thing. And then you get up, it concretes into less of a smeared dye and more into a, solid lines of yellow and orange highlights here and there.
That's pretty.
I think it would look lovely on you, madam. Oh, wait, sorry. I think it would look lovely on you, madam. I lost the voice. What was I doing?
We don't want that assistant. What the...
You're creepy.
Don't give him a commission.
I will assist you.
Yeah, I like this one better.
I have to go now.
And he wanders off, and Matthew comes back and says, I think this would look lovely on you, madam.
thank you. I do too. It's pretty.
Sorry for my demonic assistant there. He's new.
Oh, no, I like him. The other one, though, he was creepy.
Yeah, he's actually, what's his name? Araguna or something like that? He's,
No, Araguna's dead.
What? Spoiler alert, God.
Didn't I
we're past
throw
that
them
point.
off
Yes,
the...
that's the joke. See, that's the joke. Continue. What do you want?
So how much for the silk material, the black, the Stark chair, and the smaller furry chair?
Well, for that answer, we must go. That's the silk.
Oh.
Where's... I'm sorry, I just got a comment on the last video that just went live, which cut off the moment Z went to sleep in the facility, and his response is, "Oh God, you cut it off there?"
What?
I really wanted to comment on it and say, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, Third commented on it too. Apparently he doesn't like the Primus videos that much.
Yes.
Really?
Not sure why. Yeah, he said he hates it.
No, it just says hate.
Here we go. Furniture. I actually found a page with furniture. See, for those of you who don't know, I decided to go ahead and just use an existing price table to standardize my prices, even though it doesn't conform with what I would envision this world to be. It's less work for me, and I've got way too much other stuff going on as well to just sit down and make my own thing. So, we're going to go ahead and use this. So, for the chair, we're going to go ahead and go with... Oh, that's pretty cheap. 44 gold for the chair. That can't be right. Oh, right. This one's special. So we'll go ahead and... Because it's specially draped, we'll go ahead and make this one not too much more expensive. Let's just make it 90 gold flat. The dress... We'll make the dress... incredibly expensive.
Bah! I don't need it now.
75 gold. And
does that include tailoring?
Yes, that includes tailoring. That'll be custom setup for you right now. And the other chair, wait, which one's the other chair?
So there was the black, I'll say Stark chair, and then the one with the fur, the smaller version.
Okay, yeah, so the smaller one's 90. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
90. We'll just make the larger one 90 as well. It's not that much different in materials when it comes down to it.
Although it is larger.
It is larger, but it's made of cheaper stuff.
Okay.
It's hard to get Madiker fur this far into the desert, since they only roam the southern Osteth. World building.
Okay.
Z, would you... excuse me, madam... I'm sorry, what's your name, madam?
What am I going by right now?
I have no idea, madam. That's what you're supposed to tell me.
No name given.
Oh, of course. I should have known you were with the heraldry.
I have to go figure out what my name is right now.
Do 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 do.
There were too many do-do-do-dos.
You were totally off tempo. What the hell?
You were off.
You were off.
You were off. Apparently, I am going by... I have no clue how to say that of Dawnhaven.
I have no clue how to say it of Dawn...
Madam, you have a very unusual series of names. Can I interest you in a new name? It's only one rename card.
He looks at that little rack that has like Bob, Betty, and stuff. He's like,
Yeah. Not sure we have anything better at the moment. But we can try.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this one.
Just go with like Valithria.
No, I have a name that I've been going by while here.
Well, if you don't know how to say it, then it's wrong. So Valithria. Valithria.
Okay, apparently this name is now...
Madam of Dawn Whisper. If you'll come right this way, we'll go ahead and take you away from where you can do rolls.
Yeah.
It's the boss in Ice Crown
Yes,
Citadel.
yeah, you act like I'm going to go look it up.
Just spell it however you would remember how to pronounce it. That's the part that matters.
That's now spelled how I would remember to pronounce it.
Anyways, come here, ma'am, or you'll be out of range to do deception rolls and diplomacy rolls while we retailer this outfit for you.
Or you could wait.
I'm good. You can wait.
No, it's okay, madam. We can have this set for you in... It'll only take like 10, 20 minutes.
We can finish with the transaction first.
Oh, it's already been paid for by your friend the Lugian there.
Oh, well, okay, then let's roll
Excellent.
against me to see if you can convince me to leave.
Oh, right. Well...
Oh, shit, I rolled a 1.
Oh, wow. I might win. What's the total?
I don't know. Hold on. I gotta find it. Diploma. It's a 17.
Oh, I totally win. Holy crap.
Oh, wow. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 15. So...
Cool.
So you should come this way, madam, and totally not
sure.
help with
You got this, guys,
right?
Sure.
Bye!
So she's led off by... Well,
By the way,
wait, hang
I
on.
have 60-20, right?
Yeah.
In 20 rolls on all 6 dice individually, none of them rolled a 20.
Oh, dear. Well, either way,
If you'll come with me, madam, I will
Sure.
get your measurements.
As long as it's not that creepy guy.
I'll kick your measurements too!
No! No!
Whee! Meanwhile...
So,
Bio!
Oh, God! She murdered someone! Guards! Guards! Wait, what do they say in
He
Oblivion?
was creepy!
I can't remember.
They rush and they give her a reward for murdering that guy.
Stop! You violated the law!
Huh?
We'll let you go this once.
Because it was that guy.
Because it was that guy.
Anyway, so she heads off. Guido, you are finishing the transaction as they speak.
right. So those 3 items are 255 gold.
Yep.
Do you need some gold?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
If you want to barter them down, you can try. I mean, you're just going for sale price, or display price, whatever they call that. Price given.
Right, but the point is we're trying to get information out of them.
That's
So
correct. So how much are you going to add to it? Because that's a huge
That's the question.
What does your
How-
political officer say?
I
So
don't know.
knowledge-
What is it?
knowledge politics,
Oh,
what would be a good amount to bribe him with?
23?
All right, Guido, you want to try and best that?
I don't have knowledge politics.
Yeah, okay. In that case, you should roll anyways, and then just I'll
Because
tell
you
you
have
why.
your D4 to add to it.
That's true. You could theoretically get a 24.
No. Because
plus
knowledge
int.
politics
Oh
is
yeah,
int.
plus in, yeah. So what'd you get?
12.
Perfect. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Guido hands over like an additional gold, and as he's in the process of doing, Snarg's like pulls his hand back and says, and just kind of looks at him like,
So how much should we be offering?
what do you want to know?
So, without knowing what to give, I was thinking just round it off to 300
Okay.
because that would be an exorbitant amount.
50
Really?
gold is a pretty pricey sum, and that would get you a decent amount of information, or rather a decent price of information. It really does depend on what you want to know, though, which is why I'm asking Snarg out of character.
We're trying to find out who they think are conducting these burglaries, because the person before said that it could be one of our number. There's been rumors, etc., etc. This guy, the boss, will probably know more about that.
Okay. 50 gold will definitely be enough to get you that info, and it will even be correct.
All right,
Woohoo.
I'll slide you 50 gold, Guido, as your
So
purchase.
he's gonna he's gonna round it up to 301 because Guido's already added a gold.
And the guy looks at the 1 gold and just kind of,
He's like, no, you're looking wrong pile.
oh.
That's the tip for that.
Laugh track. Okay, so Aliens is what can I do for you? And he says it really quick and really quiet. In fact, roll awareness.
You don't want Guido rolling awareness.
Roll awareness, Guido.
Can I
my
roll
awareness
awareness from the other
You want me
room?
to, or just Guido?
Yes, sis. All 3 of you roll
I rolled
awareness.
a 3.
Okay, so sis, all you hear is do 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 do
Oh.
as they're taking your
Why
measurements.
am I showering?
They're taking your measurements, you know. I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
do like both, because there should be 2 hands here, but I can't do this because then it loses the illusion. What did Guido get?
22.
Ah, okay. Snarg.
Mine's actually
24.
higher than that. Mine's a 23. Mine is higher in the other room, rolling a 3.
Well, the DC in the other room is a 97, so...
Arbitrary number.
They actually have elevator music
I still came closer to it than Guido did.
They've got that really generic music playing.
It was like, I wish this level would load faster.
Anyways, so, right, so you hear him in the falsetto, quiet voice of Doom. I don't know.
Guido.
Oh,
Snark.
I thought, yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I'll
Someone say something, or I will kill
Say
you all.
nothing.
I will
Basically,
call the
what
gods on you.
we were told you could tell us a little bit about the string of robberies that have been happening. Maybe who,
I see. Maybe you want
maybe
to
who'd
take
been doing it.
Maybe if you hit the east side of town at about, say, 9 p.m. tonight and find a gentleman named Taralicktack of, I believe that would be Mangler. Taralicktack of Mangler. Young bandling fellow. He might have well, let's just say he's doing it. Normally, I'd string you on a little more, but you paid well enough. And then one other thing, sir. If you have any issues, you can take it back within 3 weeks, and we will repair anything free of charge. No issues, no problems. Here's our written guarantee for that. And on the letter is also the name written.
Right, I think I'll take some of that leather oil that you mentioned as well.
Oh, excellent. And one last thing. You might want to be careful, because he's not only going to deny it, but he will probably be violent. Anything else I can do for you, sirs?
No. You've explained very well how to put that on.
There is one thing.
Yes, my Lugian friend, sir.
Can we have our elf back?
No, we're keeping her.
Can we have the chairs shipped to Al-Jalima?
Of course. I'll have it sent out at the... I don't know where my accent's going. I will have it sent out with the next shipment, which actually leaves... let me check my notes. Let's see.
While he's doing that, can I say, oh, maybe that position right there, I'll slip him a little more gold, and I'll say description.
Oh, yes, of course. It's a Saturday for reference, so he's actually going to go ahead and ship it to you tomorrow. That is to say, tonight. It'll get there tomorrow. I should rephrase that more clearly. Oh, yes, and he looks like... And,
Which one?
red one.
Yeah. I'm assuming 20 more would probably be more than...
Oh, God, yeah. He actually gives you a full tilt description. Yeah. Kind of dyed black.
And when we get there, Magus is going to go, it's that guy.
Dyed black fur with little white spackles on it, which he actually does purposely in order to make himself look cooler. He's also very muscular and clearly well-built, someone who has had military experience in the past but retired to bandit life because the military laid him off due to excessive violence in the ranks and, I forget what the actual term is for it, but assaulting a superior officer.
Bad.
Like, well, yeah, bad, but there's like a specific charge for that, and I can't remember what it is. But anyways, so he's kind of interesting. And let's see, he's got a scar on his right ear, and his tail has been cut off. Pretty distinct looking guy.
He's a knoll?
No, he is a banderling.
Oh, I forgot banderlings had tails.
They do. And that is everything I have to give you. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir, and madame, who is now has her dress on? Lovely dress, madam.
Thank you. You were quite right.
Would you like to roll deception against him to see if your dress is in fact lovely?
No. It's a 24.
He is, in fact...
I rolled a 2.
He is telling the truth.
Oh, excellent. Guido, what do you think?
Looks lovely.
Roll deception.
That's a 30.
I'm telling the truth.
Now, Snark, what you need to say is it doesn't look any different.
I rolled a 5. That's a 27.
What am I trying to deceive you? I said...
It doesn't look any different.
Oh, it looks good.
All right, so you have your info. Would you like to do anything else in the market, or kill the guy, or what?
For reference,
Well,
it's Article 90, assaulting or willfully disobeying superior commissioned officer.
Oh, okay.
UCMJ.
Has to be commissioned. That's odd. Or is there a different article for non-commissioned units? Units. I swear they're people to me.
I mean, I'm sure they don't just let it go. Yeah. Oh, he's not commissioned. That's okay. You can just keep hitting him.
Well, I mean, nobody cares about O'Brien, right?
Uh-huh. Actually.
I was going to say, poor O'Brien. For those of you who don't get the joke, O'Brien was a petty officer for a huge chunk of his career in TNG. In fact, his rank is actually so inconsistent and not incongruent with itself that he basically jumps back and forth between being an officer and a petty officer, and his rank jumps around too.
I really have to wonder, with all the stuff that he's been through, why he's at that rank.
That's a good question. He should be at least lieutenant. Well, maybe he doesn't want to.
I guess.
Oh, well. What's up, Guido? Did you get it?
It's Article 91, insubordinate conduct toward warrant officer, NCO, or petty officer.
Got it. Okay. Now, what happens if you beat up a civilian? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so...
they send you to Russia.
Yeah. So, yeah, they do decimation against you. No, so you have your info.
All right.
Z has her dress. She's wearing it.
Since I got a physical description, I'm going to go ahead and mark him.
10 minutes pass.
You unmarked Z.
No, he had marked your contact from earlier.
Oh.
Yes.
The lowly thug.
But if I recall correctly, it was at 9?
Yeah, 9 this evening. It's actually not that far off at this point, so you only have like an hour or two to wait. Or you could go there now, or you could scope it out, whatever you want to do.
You said it was in the marketplace, right?
Where he is, or where you are?
Where we're going to encounter him.
No, it's like on the east side of town, by the gate.
Oh, okay. I was thinking if there was like a food vendor or something, we could, hide.
I just had a great idea for a Mass Effect 3 thing tomorrow. Sorry, I just had to share that.
That's an oxymoron.
Anyways, so... But yeah, it's over by the... In fact, here, let me pull up the picture I got here. For anybody looking, it's like way over there by that second airship that's not actually there. Kind of that area in the crags is where they're going to be going. Visual reference. Ah, too bright, too bright!
All right.
Yeah.
It kind of blends in.
I'm not going to know what the color is.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
It looks like yellow-orange.
It is actually
Hey, look what
such
color
a
mine are.
dark red that it looks purple.
Excellent. So what are you guys doing? Damn it.
Trying to be inconspicuous.
Okay, so the Lugian in giant armor.
Yeah.
The elf in the flaming red formal dress.
And the Knoll, who looks totally incongruent. He's actually the only one who's incognito here.
Why don't you guys create a distraction and I'll scope it out?
Actually, that was kind of what I was thinking. Z?
Yes.
Need like an escort or a bodyguard to wander the area?
Ah! Sounds like fun. Let's go.
Or not? Arch? You're
Am I
clearing
muted?
your throat? No.
I don't know what you're talking about. You go. Decision has been committed. Snarg, as you're on approach, you roll stealth, assuming you are trying to stay stealthed.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just wander like, "Hey guys, I'm here looking for you."
Yes. I got a bonus on stealth if I do that.
Going to switch dice so that I'm not rolling the dice that is not rolled above
30.
a 3.
Nice. So you blend into the crowds, Altair style, and make your way. And you notice the bandoling is there, pretty much instantly. He's right there. He is actually there with looks like about 5 of his buddies, and they're actually chatting right now. Would you like to roll awareness to try and listen in?
Yes. I rolled an
Yes.
18.
Because you are so well stealthed that you can actually find a nearby bench to sit on, or get into a nearby alley, or
Put the newspaper
perch
up.
on. Yeah, there's plenty of ways. You rolled so high that you can sneak in and try and listen in.
All right. Oh, awareness is, and it's against a marked target. Yes.
Yes.
So 41.
Wow.
Wow.
What is it without the marked? Because he's not the only one talking.
39.
Okay, that's still plenty. I'm gonna. I think I'll try to do this in character. It's one of them hiccups.
Sorry.
So, what are you thinking about the Thursday operation? You think we're gonna do it still? No, don't be stupid. We can't do that yet. We need to wait until he makes a move and makes a mistake. Once he does, though, we'll understand who the true power behind the Reed Sharks is. You get me?
I get you, boss, but as if you're really thinking about this.
Shut up, you little one. Talking too loud.
Sorry, boss. What I meant to say was, I mean, seems kind of risky, doesn't it?
And one of the little ones says, who's actually a orc, says, "Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of tired of his cut, if you know what I mean. I mean, you've seen the clothes he wears, right? He clearly makes way more than we do. He shouldn't be making that much, not even as a war boss." Says, "Everyone, shh. Play cool. Wait until Thursday. Then we'll think about what we do next. Keep your eyes open, Bobson, or whatever your name is, Bobzina. I'm not good at names on the fly. Dorloch. I want you to go out to the marketplace right now, see what he's doing, see who he's been talking to. If he talks to anyone, makes any special purchases, I want to know about it right now. Get out there." "Sure thing, boss." One of the orcs leaves the party and heads back towards where Guido and Z are.
What?
What time is it right now?
8 in the evening.
It's 8. Okay.
It's cold out.
Are Guido and Z anywhere near me at the moment?
No. They're like a mile and a half that way.
Okay.
Really? That far?
Yes. You've been roaming for like however long, probably about an hour. While Snark has been making his way to the east side of the city.
I thought we were headed that general direction, too.
I don't know.
The idea of me escorting Z was for us to
That would be how
reason.
he would blend in.
Right.
Oh, okay, fine. Then they're 3 feet that way.
Ka-clunk. Ka-clunk.
Excuse me, sir. Could you turn down your bass booster there?
I'm trying to paint my nails.
It's just a little bit too much for me. I'm not into dubstep personally, so please.
Can you move the Buick?
Yes.
You know.
A little courtesy. But they're right
Okay.
there.
All right.
Do we see the guy come out?
Hold up. Guido, roll awareness to see if you spot Snarg.
I rolled a 1.
Jeez,
That makes my
no.
awareness a 21.
Nope. I remember his stealth. Guido?
But we should be able to spot awareness on the guy because Guido heard the description. I'm sure he
an
told
orc.
me.
It's an orc.
Oh, never mind.
Guido?
Unnatural 20. That
I had a
doesn't come.
21.
That doesn't come close to his 30 or whatever it was.
No.
No.
So those two don't even see you, Snarg. By the way, I'm not exaggerating. They're like 10 feet away from you. They're right behind you in the street. They
Okay.
don't see you. They do see the orc. Go heading back to the market.
Okay.
It's still an hour until
I-
we're supposed to meet him, right?
Yes. Technically.
He now has 4
All right.
guys with him.
Is it unusual to see an orc around here?
No, you're in Navere.
Oh, okay.
Orcs,
Oh,
bandolings,
orc,
ogres,
not ogre.
trolls.
Sorry. For some reason, my head had orc and ogre as being the same thing.
He does have 2 ogres with him.
Do we spot the guy?
Roll awareness. I'm kidding. Yes, you do. He is a bandoling. He has 2 ogres with him. One, half elf, half orc. and another orc in addition to the one that just left.
All right.
Actually, I think that's one too many, so never mind.
What's
Just
around
one
this
orc.
area?
What do you mean?
I mean, what's around this area?
Sand? Mountain?
Any kind of buildings?
Ah, okay, so what you are near is you are actually near, in fact, you're in visual range of the Eastern Guard Post, where the PTC actually maintains their IGA posts in the area. In fact, you can see there's a couple of warehouses which are being patrolled by IGA troops actively as you speak. Mostly abandoned era. Well, okay, the buildings actually on the city street, which lead out through the gate, which lead to the post I just mentioned, are actually all stalls, which are all lined with various places of mercantile nature. If you go back, like, even one layer of building into the city proper, back into the alleyways and whatnot, you will find abandoned buildings which have been recommissioned into warehouses.
But in this area, there's lots of stalls and stuff.
Yes, there are people out hawking their wares as we speak, even this late. In fact, there's a gentleman going by right now lighting up the Magicite lanterns to give the night some light.
What time is it?
8.
8 o'clock.
In April.
Yes,
Shouldn't it still be light out?
it should. It's also cold.
Why is it cold in April?
I've actually been mentioning this for about a month in game time. It has not stopped being cold.
Why?
In fact, the average temperature has not risen above, I'd say, 60 since about February.
Are there any stalls that are selling like scarves?
Yes,
Or
actually.
shawls? Actually,
Yes.
not scarves. I'm shaw.
I'll roll
Shawl?
for that one. Shawls are much harder to come by. I can't even see my
Or
own dice
a
here.
cloak.
Yes, there is a place that sells a shawl, and that they do not have a cloak, however. I cannot read
They
my
do have a
dice.
shawl.
I mean, look at this. This is my dice.
Do you want to use my clear ones that are already broken?
No, that's okay.
The ones that
Wait,
in
I've got
20
it.
rolls didn't roll above a 7.
There we go. I've got the solution here. See?
There you go.
Flashlight it. Aha!
Okay, so they're selling a cloak. What color is it?
No, the other.
Or a
They're selling a
cape.
shawl.
A shawl.
Shawl.
What color is it?
They're selling 5. Yellow, blue, green, red, and fiery.
I don't want the fiery one. Do they have a black one?
And a black.
Okay.
Actually, it was charcoal is what I meant to say. See, charcoal and fire are very...
Okay. Oh, I'm going to motion to Guido. I want that.
She's like this in real life, too.
Yes, madam.
I want that.
I'll walk over to the vendor. How much
Is
for
this
that
vendor
one?
closer or further away from the dudes?
Further. It's on the opposite side of the street.
Okay.
So you guys wander over there. It is less
No,
than
he
a
wanders
gold.
over there.
Guido wanders over there. It is less than a gold.
I'm going to head the other way because something shiny just caught my eye that way.
Okay. So she's going this way. Guido's going... Whoop, right in my face. Guido's going this way. She's going this way. Snarg's like right there.
Can I roll
like
awareness
right there.
again?
Well, they just wandered away, and I can't.
So Snarg,
I'll
you get an action before they get to re-roll awareness.
You want to toss something at us? I'm actually
Hey!
looking for you.
Hey!
That's why I said Guido that way and I went this way.
I'll attack. No,
Because those guys are right there.
Suddenly, sis,
No,
you
I-
were hit with a surprise attack.
no, I will try to get, walk by and get their attention, so they don't
thought you were
start
reading a
wandering
newspaper.
away. Well, I can still be reading a newspaper.
Whose attention are you
Well-
trying to get?
If you
Whoever's
try to get
closest.
their attention, that'll break your stealth in general. Would you like to do this?
Actually, no. I'll stay stealth
At us.
Okay.
because I want to, in case anything happens, if they go away, I want to still remain incognito.
Okay. Now, I'd just like to point out that what I just heard from my sister was, are you going to throw a moonkin at us?
No, what I said is can't he just throw a shuriken at us? Ninja weapon.
I like
The
the idea of
closest thing
him throwing a moonkin at you better.
The closest thing I have is a great sword. That might hurt a little more.
All right, so Snarg remains in stealth. Sis, Guido, you may get another awareness. Actually, Snarg, I'm gonna go.
Hey, I rolled a natural 20. That's a 40.
Snarg,
Yes.
new stealth roll
Oh,
because the situation has changed.
a little bit worse, but not as bad. 27.
Okay, Sis, what was your awareness?
40.
Guido.
23.
Okay, Sis, you spot Snarg. He is reading a newspaper. He appears to be reading something about the latest Valsenball season.
Ah! Well, good for him that I'm not stupid. Otherwise, I'd have just walked over and said, "Hey, let me see your newspaper." No, I'm kidding. I'm going to wander over to whatever shop it was that I was pretending was catching my eye, glance around for a little bit, and then wander back toward where Guido was and try to find the big, giant, tall, stomping, metal-covered Lugian.
Roll awareness. You succeed. No, you succeed.
Okay, so I go Guido, and I get to Guido, and I'm like, oh, thank you. You got my shawl for me, and I put it on because, you know, it's cold.
It's a Sebastian Shaw.
You're fired.
Out of a cannon.
I know this is funny because I look up and both of those two are just sitting here doing this, and I'm just like, I don't have.
Some of our viewers will get it. That's the important part.
For reference, Zan, there's an L on the end of that word.
Shawl.
So
you were saying Shaw.
Yeah, that's how I've always said it.
Okay.
I could also go with the WoW joke, but I figured, you know, I'd go with the Sebastian joke. Anyway, so
I get the just Shaw because that's how I've always said it from Guido, and I'm like, oh, thank you, I found him. He's right over there, reading a newspaper
about Valsenball.
I really want to know what it says, but I'm not going to go over and ask him. You should.
Oh.
That's good.
Or is there a newspaper vendor?
Yeah.
How
About 3
close?
miles that way. No, I'm kidding. It's right over there.
Okay. Madam, this way. And I will lead her towards the newspaper vendor.
Which, for reference, like, if that's the guy, then you're going, like, down the street this way towards the paper over here. I can't do this right because I'm, like, reversed. Okay, so you're doing this. There we go. And then you go like this. There we go. So you're over here. The newspaper, and the guy's over there. Snarg's, like, right there.
Okay. Well,
This is great, like, prop thing. I've never thought about doing this before.
Yeah, laser pointer.
Yeah, exactly.
So Snarg's like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, so you see those two just go in the other direction.
It's too bad we don't have mind speak.
And never will again.
Do any of them look in my direction? Are either of you looking in my direction or anything?
I
So
thought-
I may be able to-
You were you paying attention to me or to Guido whenever we split up last time?
That's right, pick one.
Even it's Guido, odd. Let's see. It's 1, so I was paying attention to Z.
Okay. Yes, I made eye contact.
Okay.
And I
Right,
had
so
this aha moment, and then I realized you were reading Valsenball, and I'm like,
Okay. Pretend to take some notes and then write something on a piece of paper and put it down right next to me.
What are you writing?
What are you doing?
I'm just playing with the light reflection of the cup or the.
No, that's what I'm writing.
Oh. I like my answer better. Okay, so. Sis,
I can't come get it. Wait, are there any? Is the rest of your bench unoccupied?
No, there are other
No.
people there. That's how I was able to blend in so well.
Is there a spot for me to sit down?
If you squeezed.
I'm acting like a high lady. I'm not going to squeeze.
Exactly.
Could ask someone to get up.
Excuse me. I believe
No, I
it's
should ask
mine.
Guido to ask someone to get up.
It's true.
I am
This
so
is-
flustered in
Tap,
this
tap.
cool air that
Lady would like a seat.
Should I bother to point out that you're an elf in a place that's at war with elves?
Yeah, no, I'm not going over to talk to anybody.
I'm just curious if that's occurred to anyone yet.
Yeah, it has.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
See? He's a smart one. That honestly didn't occur to me that was your reason for having you be a bodyguard.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
no, that didn't click until he said it.
Yeah, no, the moment he said he was your bodyguard, I got rid of an encounter that was going to happen to you.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
That's why I was coughing earlier, because I was like, wow, there goes that. So, you get your paper. The
okay.
Valsen Ball season is going very well for the and the. No, in all seriousness, no. The Valsen Ball season is actually experiencing a lot of difficulties because it's a continent-wide event, right? But Alluvia's borders are completely closed right now, and so are Osteth's. So only Nevere is kind of participating along with all of Show. And so right now the Show teams are just kind of doing their thing. And the Show, this is kind of interesting. Roll knowledge politics this. Or automatically roll a 1. Both are acceptable. What is that? Oh, it's my shield.
17.
17 is barely enough to get some basic info. You read about how
I blame you for breaking my dice.
a large number, you bought extra dice of the
The
Nevere
new
teams.
ones are broken!
A large number of the Nevere teams have actually all been competing in Show territories. In fact, all of them have. The Show have been housing like all of the events rather than it being in Nevere, in Osteth, in Alluvia. And as you read that, it kind of clicks with you that those teams are probably actually trying to get away from the war. And thus, all the people they take with them, all the support staff, all the workers, all the crew, all their families, are probably basically defecting to the Show Empire under the guise of sportsmanship.
Lol.
And, now that being said, the team that is currently in the lead, I actually came up with this. Hang on, I gotta pull up my map. Because it was named after the city. Give me one moment. Yes, I have a map. It's a big map. Huge. The Kayabanan Razors, that was it. Which is from the Al-Arkas state to the south. They're the ones currently winning. And they're not a bad team, but it's, you know, you've never heard of them being in the lead by such a wide margin before.
Is that because other teams aren't participating? Is somebody been knocked out that was a key player?
No individuals have been knocked out that you're aware of, but it is probably due to the fact that they're not fighting any Alluvian teams or any Osteth teams.
Got it. Osteth, Lugians. Smush.
The Osteth are pretty good at Valsen Ball. Usually, though, the most number of overall victories for, you know, you got your team victory, you got your individual player victory, you got your state victory, city victory, and you have your nation victory. Most of that usually goes to Alluvia in years past.
Is Alluvia just that good, or what?
Yeah. They're the ones who have been pushing for it and keeping it. It's one of the reasons I never questioned why you were into Valsen Ball, because it's such a huge pastime in Alluvia.
Oh, okay.
And
I was just into it because it was funny.
they also make way too much money, in your opinion, up there. In Alluvia specifically. They get paid well elsewhere, but in Alluvia they are basically superstars.
Ah, so it's like American football.
Yeah, I could go with that. I was actually thinking of a racing example, but that football fits better. Meanwhile, Snarg, your paper blows away in the wind.
Because
Pull
you...
out my extra supply. Look, when we went on that little expedition where I kept getting comic books, I got a lot of newspapers.
Yeah, that's true. No, actually, what actually happens is, Guido, are you going to go ahead and be like, the lady would like a seat?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to roll intimidate or diplomacy?
Probably diplomacy.
Okay. I'm just going to keep
Yep.
doing this.
You are a very wrong looking
Natural
Nine.
20.
You win. So the guy's like, "Oh, of course, of course." I dust himself. I was just heading off anyways. Good day, ma'am, sir.
I'll sit down next to Snarg and open my paper and proceed to read it again.
All right.
And then after a few minutes, reach down and pick up the note.
It says, "What are you doing?" That's why I find this funny.
It did occur to me I was going to have to respond to the note.
You got this, sis.
So I'll look there. I'll not actually reach in a bag, but reach in my bag. My nails are wet, so I'll reach in my bag and I'll pull out a pen and I'll like underline some stuff in the newspaper,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of scribble a note on it saying, "I was looking for you, but I found you now."
And Snarg, you may roll awareness just to see her writing that.
All right.
Should I roll stealth while I'm writing?
Let me use the dice that have white numbers on them so I can actually see in the dark.
Yeah, I got a flashlight for that problem.
I have my
Yeah.
lights on.
I got a 23.
All right, you see her writing that message.
Aw, you didn't let me roll stealth.
Nope.
I rolled a natural 20.
But she isn't. She decided not to stealth at the last second.
And then the paper's going to kind of... is it windy?
Yes, I mentioned that earlier, actually.
Okay. I'm going to kind of let the paper get out of my hand with the note, too. And it's like down by your feet, Snarg.
No,
that-
it's
no.
gone.
Oh.
Snarg, you may roll reflex.
Okay. That's a 24.
All right.
Thank you. Kind.
Maybe we should hold on to your paper, ma'am.
Did you pull the note out?
Yes, I pulled the note out.
That needs a roll stealth.
All right.
I rolled a natural 20. I'm sticking with that.
26.
Which makes me
26, huh? Interesting. Okay.
25.
Roll awareness.
Who?
Either or. Guido, you may also roll awareness. I know your awareness rolls are clinically awesome.
Mine's a 27.
37 against an unmarked target.
So it's 47.
No, that's a
Against
39.
a
It doesn't.
target.
It goes up by 2, not 10.
Oh. I thought it went up by 10.
I wish.
Guido,
That's not until I don't think it ever goes up that high.
you're muted.
21.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was just being polite. 21.
I got
Being
27.
polite. Ugh, be impolite like she does. So, Snarg, you are the only one who rolls high enough to notice that as you're doing this little transaction, the banderling in question actually looks up and actually makes direct eye contact with you and her for a moment and kind of frowns, and then goes back to his business.
Itchy.
Okay.
I'm going to... Did I notice?
No,
Okay. He made direct eye contact with me. How did I not notice that?
with him.
Oh. No, you said with you too.
When I say eye contact, I mean he glances up. He's not looking at your eyes. There's a difference. You didn't notice because you rolled crap.
His
That's
eyes-
why you didn't notice. Okay.
Eyes go like this.
Your
and
dice suck. That's why you didn't
You
notice.
broke them.
All right. Since he's done that, well, I was going to try to pass the message, but I'm going to lay low for a second and not do anything to kind of avert suspicion in case he has some.
I'm just going to get up and leave. I've told him what I wanted to tell him.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Alright, so she leaves. It's like 8:20 now.
I'm gonna go get out of my dress. It stands out.
So Z is standing in the middle of the street and says, you know...
That is so not what's happening.
That is very Z, though.
I think you dropped this, ma'am.
Okay, so Z goes all the way back to your
No.
place, which is like...
Yeah, how long is that going to take?
That's gonna take... Oh, God, ow. That's gonna take longer than you have tonight.
No, I'm not going back to the place.
What are you doing?
Well, we have authority to get into...
Excuse me, I need you to stop patrolling for a minute. I need to change out of my dress. No.
I don't care if the guards see me naked.
Speaking of the guards, while I'm sitting there, are there any breaks in their patrols, or is it pretty much constant?
There are several breaks in their patrols.
Okay.
Quite a few, actually. It is obviously a less patrolled area of town overall. Or maybe they're just getting tired and it's near the end of their shift. Something like that.
Okay, but needless to say, we do have breaks of a certain period of time where this place is not being watched.
Yeah, several minutes.
Okay.
Good, that means I can strip. Kidding.
Would be a distraction.
It would.
I've seen an assassin use that to good effect. Hey!
Okay. Okay, hold on. Are there any, like, blanket vendors or...
You suddenly produce a blanket from thin air.
Need something, a prop, damn it.
Here, I got it.
You have a curtain behind you. Just hold your arms up like this.
This is your
Yeah.
blanket. This is its
wait a
pattern,
minute,
too.
wait a minute. Sibri, can I get a hand really quick? I'm going to be clever. Nope.
Twitch rolls.
Control the camera. Point it up at me. There we go. There you go.
Yep. He's because he's tall and all that. He's just holding the blanket up there for you.
Yep. Okay, that was it.
Remind me of Wilson with that little pose. Dim?
No, what I was going to say is if I could go, like, down a ways and then get into...
One of the nearby stores has a clothing changing station.
Cool!
That just
Awesome!
pops into existence.
There's a phone booth there.
With
I
a-
want out of my dress and I want out of it now! DM me!
This large glass shards creature shows up and says, "Would you stop?" And then you're changed out of your dress.
Well, that's a good distraction. Oh, wait, only no one but me
Only
saw
yeah,
him!
exactly. Except I don't think he'd reveal himself to Z. So you just all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, that worked. But
Anyways,
no, I was
there's a
gonna...
closing.
I was going to
changing
change into something more discreet, and have I noticed any humans around?
station. No. Have you noticed any elves around?
No.
Have you noticed any Lugians around?
Yeah!
Other than me?
No. Size difference. What is the closest race in size difference to what I am normally
Elf.
that I've seen in this area?
In this area, orc.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Bandolings are a bit different and have wrong legs. I forget what those are called. Ogres are much larger. Trolls are much taller. Orcs
Okay.
are pretty much the only standard 6-foot humanoid around here.
Okay. I'm going to be a orc. for a while.
Suddenly Agra shows up here. Except third's the only one will get that.
Yeah, so Guido's like, waiting for me to change, and out come, in goes Z, and out comes Agra.
Roll deception on the people you just used their changing station of.
I rolled a 19, that makes it a 41.
I did not roll that high. I didn't roll a 1. Yes, Miss. And then they look at you for a moment because they're still kind of weirded out because it's like, yeah, of course, Miss
Agra.
Agra of
I don't remember what.
Thunderlord. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. We
And they just kind of guess, and I'm like, yes, yes.
yes, thank you. Please.
And they're like,
proceed.
oh, thank God, I guessed right.
So there's now an orc woman. with
Who just
you.
wanders out.
Roll concentration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 13 with a... Oh, thank God. I raised my concentration skill. I bought that ring. So that makes my concentration total a 34.
Okay, that is enough to maintain a brand new form.
I modeled it after another female that was around here.
It's still a brand new form. That is a higher DC than a regular form.
Yep.
So, you now have an orc, a Lugian, and a gnoll. There's no bars nearby, though. It is now 8:40.
So where in the world did Z go?
Snarg scribbles another note and sits it down beside him.
I'm just looking for you now since you left.
Yeah.
We spot Guido, and there's an ogre walking along beside him.
A very voluptuous ogre.
Yeah.
And by ogre, we mean orc.
Oh, yeah.
Very different.
Right. All right. Can I go over there and get a... I'll get up since they're not coming over here. And chat a little bit with them while still maintaining an eye on Mr.
That will
Yeah.
require
Mr.
a
Below
stealth
the fact
Terra
that I've
Lick-a-tack.
changed forms.
of...
I don't know.
Honestly, that was the one thing that I didn't catch either.
Mangler.
Yeah.
Of Mangler.
Right.
It's one of the few Mangler clansmen you've encountered so far. You will have to roll both stealth and awareness to maintain the two aspects of that action.
Oh, okay.
But you can do this. And then you'll have to get pizza, but not with Hawaiian pizza, because...
I just saw that.
That has happened. That has happened so many
very-
times.
yeah.
Hey, we were going to think about getting Domino's. I don't want Domino's.
I actually
We're
just
in
sent
the
that
middle
to my
of
local
something.
group because it was so familiar. All right.
Apparently I missed something.
I'll link
Table
it.
Titans, newest one.
Yeah, just the newest Table Titans is
All right.
very appropriate.
Dark blue is the stealth.
Okay.
The turquoise thingy is awareness. Ooh. Not bad on either front. Stealth is a 28,
Okay. Oh, I got
and the awareness is a 31 unmarked.
Okay. You manage both.
Okay.
So you wander over. Hello, Agra of Thunderlord. You're looking lovely today, my lady. Why are you an orc?
Wait,
Whatever,
he
I don't-
recognizes that I'm Z?
Well, it's like 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, he's
You're
from
walking with Guido.
Mises. He is not stupid. He is an int
I'm
of 12.
Ogra.
Yeah, I got it in 16. What are you
There you
talking
go.
about?
Int of 16.
You can't have an int of 16.
Why not? It's a +3.
Yeah, he can definitely have an int of 16. That's not even that great.
Oh, you mean before the thingy. I thought you were doing the modder majigger part. The part that we
Dude.
actually get to add to stuff.
His plus to int is 16.
Yeah, my house
So
one
his
is half
int
of
is
that.
30, no, 40 something.
No, it'd be
Like-
more than, yeah, it'd be like,
It'd be a
yeah.
32?
Yeah, that's why I was like, no,
No,
you
that's not
have
even right.
an int of
That's not
It's
right.
42.
It's 42.
It's
Yeah,
42.
it's
He has
ten.
an int
It's 10.
of 42. He is almost as smart as you know who.
As who? know
Anyways, so
that guy.
moving on. Moving on.
That's Voldemort.
Almost as smart as I
He's
know
almost
this guy.
as smart as Voldemort, but not quite.
Now that's more like a negative. Right. So in a nutshell, I'll explain to you. All right. They just sent a orc. I'm sure you saw him leave off to check on the guy and make sure he's not talking to anyone. They're getting a little bit suspicious. They were talking. Essentially, I gave you an info dump on what I heard.
Blah. Okay.
It's,
Dump. Okay. Well, you seem to be hiding from this guy who's pretty smart, pretty easy. So why don't Guido and I go check out the other guy? Or do you want us to hang around?
Split the party.
no. Tell you what, there are patrols that come here, but they have a couple minutes gap when they're not here. So if we're going to do anything, we need to do it.
I have an idea.
What?
Dunk, 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 dunk. I'm gonna go get me well, out of character. I'm gonna go get me or have I seen any ogre women about the size that I made patrolling? Do they have any female patrols?
Orc or ogre?
Orc.
Okay, that is a distinction. Yes, there are plenty. Well, there's actually like one you've seen in this area.
So she's patrolling in this area nowish.
Yes, right now.
Okay. I want to go get her, and I want her uniform.
How are you going to accomplish this act?
I'm gonna send Guido.
Guido, how are you going to accomplish this act?
Shouldn't have worn that shirt. Shouldn't have worn that shirt.
I got your back, man. By the way, if our viewers haven't seen it, show it off real quick. I don't think I hit record before we showed off. Yeah, so he's wearing an appropriate outfit at the moment.
And it glows in the dark.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So I'm picturing the scene from Princess Bride.
That's already bad.
Where Andre the Giant just reaches over and does the bop on the head, and the guy passes out.
You can try and
Granted,
knock out this IGA
I realize,
soldier here.
yeah, I realize that's not going to work, but it's just that, Z's asking me to go accost this orc.
No, they all know that we're going around and we're, doing stuff, and so...
They all, meaning the ones you've talked to already and the local boss.
Yeah, so go tell her.
Upstairs.
How are you going to convince her of this fact?
I'll be diplomatic.
I'm not going with him.
I wouldn't either.
I'm not going with him. I'm sending him alone.
Yeah, because that's a good idea.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'm with it.
It's the only thing I can think of.
So remember we were talking earlier about players not doing things according to plan and just walking up and
Have you
punching
figured out
for
where
all.
we're going with it?
I'm just
I
here.
want to take over her patrol route.
No, it's all good. I got this. I'm just waiting. Oh, so patient.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm going to do is patrol like in between, inside the gap.
Yeah, I actually figured that. All right, Guido. It's
How
all on
much-
you.
How much is how much would a soldier normally make?
A briber?
For that, we go back to this. I've had nothing bright on my screen for a bit.
Well, while we're doing this plan, let me ask something. What are you going to do after you take her place? Run, zombies are coming? Not even to shout out?
What are zombies would be the most common response. I need to type.
So you're going to try and cause a panic and we nab him during the panic? Like, what's the idea?
No, the idea behind it is that I'm going to fill in the gap.
Right? And then what?
See what's going on.
Wait a minute. You said there was the post nearby, the
Yeah.
outpost or whatever it was.
Yeah.
How
Gate.
close?
Right there.
Would it not be easier to go to the outpost and say,
Give
know,
me
I'm-
a uniform that fits right now? Yes. That I seriously doubt they have just random uniforms laying around at a gate. Magus, do they have
Well,
random
no.
uniforms lying around at a gate?
not at the gate,
Would
not
anyone
at the
like
gate,
to-
at the outpost.
Would anyone like to roll to determine that info as a guess?
What am I rolling?
Knowledge politics, because it's just the go-to roll for this setting.
24?
No, it would be like knowledge local or something like that. Or knowledge economics or knowledge...
We don't have any of those.
Yes, I know. Would anyone else like to roll?
Sure, why not?
I don't have too bad of a politics score.
Nope.
Wow, this
You know?
is way too wrong. 2 gold a month is way too low. That's the Pathfinder soldier's wages per month. That is insane. No, absolutely not.
You generally say that they make about like 40 gold a month.
Well, I was gonna say, a really competent weaver makes about 50 a month, or 50 a week. Excuse me.
Say
Yeah,
for like
but
10
weavers
years, you can
make
buy a
a
chair.
lot. Weavers are. We bought specialty chairs at a jacked up price.
Mm-hmm. You also
That you didn't
basically,
even get.
I was gonna say, you also basically bought them from the PTC, who also likes to jack up their price and cater to whoever. All right.
24 on the knowledge.
What was
Mine's
yours,
a-
Sis?
Mine was also a 24.
Snarg, would you like to beat that?
His was less than that.
All
That was
right.
less than that.
Your best guess is that they may or may not have outfits at that outpost. As far as wages, I'm going to go ahead and just say that because these are elite IGA troops, I'm going to go ahead and use the the weaving model. They make about 40G a week, which is pretty high.
Can I get a little more soup, too? No?
You cannot get more soup, though.
Okay. So what are the results of the 24 roll?
Nothing.
Okay.
They may or may not have them.
Okay.
Hey, Zariel, if I could make a suggestion.
Sure.
Instead of going and trying to steal some outfits, if you really want to make use of your skills, you might be able to talk to this guy and maybe convince him to give us the information. They were not happy with the guy and getting cut out of the loot. They were talking about how he was essentially, he has nice clothes. They think he's taking it all for himself. So if you're willing to offer them a better deal, they may just willingly offer the information. It may be. I'm offering this because it may be worth a little bit better than trying to steal clothing out of a outpost.
Or bribing a soldier. Well, I shouldn't call her a soldier. An IGA thug.
Okay.
So you find the orc that you're going to diplomatize with no issue. He's back that way. He's in fact on his way back to your location when you find him. Looks like he's in a hurry. He's actually running full tilt.
What time is it?
Close to 9.
Guido, get in his way.
Quank.
Let's roll awareness to see if he notices the Lugian standing directly in his path. That's a 3.
Clunk.
Running with your head down, never a good idea.
Oh! Oh my god. And he
Oh.
just... Oh god, where...
Excuse me.
Oh! Ow! Oh! Oh!
And I'll
Help
reach
you there?
down and help him up.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Oh my god, my head. Oh, that hurts. Hang on, let me just sit here for a moment.
Where are you
Oh,
running
God.
to so fast?
Oh, I'm just getting back to the job, that's all. Oh. I took too long of a break. I need to get there for my shift. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry about this. If you'll excuse me, I need to get going right now.
Guido? You have a dent in your armor.
I do expect, some kind of recompense for the damage.
You. Are you robbing me? And he starts laughing a bit. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm being robbed by Alluvians. I'm being robbed by Alluvians!" And he starts shouting it.
Why are you being... I'm an ogre.
Orc.
Oh, orc.
That's right, you're right. Okay, sorry.
I'm being robbed by the Allstaff!
By Alluvian! Oh my god! This has never happened to me before. Here's the gold I have on me. Have fun. Whatever, I gotta get going.
No, I think you need to come over here for a second.
When I say gold, I mean silver.
Pick him up.
So then he
Snark,
goes to
where are
leave.
you?
Hold on. Are you trying to, diplomatize or deceive him into doing something?
You haven't given him any reason to not go yet.
I want him over in that alleyway over there.
You are the worst diplomacy person ever.
Oh,
Come
so
here and I'll kill you!
intimidate.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Okay, listen, now we've got a job offer for you, and it pays really well, and there's good benefits, so would you like to join us?
It's like, oh, dental plan.
She really is being the mafia here. I'm gonna make you an offer. I can't do the voice.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
That's not the voice either.
That's not the voice either. That's better.
It's like, okay, Grandpa, take your meds.
That was what that movie was all actually about. He was just in his last moments. So what are you doing to stop this guy who is in the process of leaving again?
I was hoping Guido would grab him by the shoulder and be leading him over, and I'd hook my arm through him and just walk over with him.
Tell him to.
Yeah, come over here with me for a bit.
Ma'am, look, I no offense.
The lady would like to talk to you.
No
You're
offense.
running
Excuse me,
late for
sir.
a job. I think I can offer you a better deal.
Hun, you look wonderful, but I'm not really in the mood right now, and you just robbed me, so I don't have anything to pay you with.
I haven't actually taken his
No.
offer.
He didn't actually take his pennies.
Oh, well, I don't know. I got 47 silver?
I'm just rotating a gold coin in between my hands.
I don't have that much,
Actually, you
ma'am.
know what? I'm going to rotate a plat. I'm assuming it's a coin, right?
He's got to now roll willpower. To not crap himself. He fails. He runs bolts. Not towards the
Guido
thing, but just
actively
away.
has a hold of him. He's going to have to strength roll to get out of the grapple.
Actually, Guido's going to have to strength roll to get the grapple to begin with.
Yeah, I succeed.
Okay. Well, now you got to do it again.
Okay.
For the opposed. For the thing. Now, I rolled a lot better this time, so we'll see.
Wow. I rolled the same thing on the D20, a 19 both times.
Wow.
So this is a natural 20, not including my strength. So 23.
20. Damn, I actually got a 21 total. So that's close. So he's like... And now he's panicking and screaming.
Ah, shit.
One of the...
I'd relax if I were you.
One of several people have started turning and staring because it's still a busy street that you're in the middle of.
I'm just walking over into the aisle.
They're all staring at the Lugian, who is basically mugging an orc in broad daylight, so to speak, in broad nightlight.
What can I do to make him shut up?
I'd say you have about one action before authorities
What can
notice.
I do to make him shut up?
You're
My
the one who's
brain's not-
freaked him out by saying, "Here's more money than you will ever see in your entire life in my hand." It's like someone holding up one of those old $1 million bills that are actually legit, and there's only 3 of them in the world.
And fanning themselves.
Yeah, just, hi. We want to talk to you. And so then he rolled a 3 on his willpower save.
Why is that such a scary thing? Snark, give me an idea. What do I do to make him shut up?
If I do anything, I'm going to have to come over there.
Yeah, Snarg is stealthed in about 5 minutes
Out
that
of
way.
character, you dumb dumb.
No. We're in different rooms.
You have an opportunity. I'd suggest you take it.
Are you rolling intimidate?
No, that's diplomacy.
So he's the mafia enforcer. She's the mafia don.
Sorry, I didn't actually hear what you said.
And Snark's just a grunt.
Yeah, Snark's just
I
the
guess.
muscle. He's not even a made man yet. Loogie and
Tony.
Yeah, he's Tony. He's getting in with the Versettis. Oh my god. Well, I rolled my opposed diplomacy. If you would like to roll yours.
Guido, I'm gonna laugh really, really hard if you fail your diplomacy roll.
I rolled
And then I'm
high.
gonna cry.
29.
Oh, he rolled higher. Wow. So he's still trembling with terror.
Is he done screaming?
He is trembling with terror.
Is he screaming?
There is no audible sound coming out of him other than...
Is he taller than me in this form?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to him.
Back from the alley.
No, I didn't actually go that far.
No, what you did is you went...
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Really?
Ah! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I don't
I'm
have
not-
anything! I don't have anything! I'll
I'm
tell you
just-
everything! So
I'm
what's
just gonna
happening?
do this.
Is this the boss? He's not been cutting us in as much as we like, so
Exactly,
we're
I
working
want
with
you to
Retic
help.
Attack in order to try and take over the recharge from him. I swear that's it. We're not part of the war. We're not part of the order. We're not part of anything. Please, it was just a coup. It was just a coup.
Oh my god! I'm not here to kill you. I just wanted to talk.
I just told you everything I know. Please don't kill me. Don't give me a face that's worse than death.
Can you calm down?
I can't calm
You
down.
can start by calming down.
Oh god, how do I calm down?
You take
You
a
could-
deep breath. Look.
He is
at
being
me.
grabbed by someone with an anti-fear aura.
But he's not an ally at the moment, so.
Look at me. Take a deep breath. Say,
You know, I could go for a stiff drink if you really want to calm me down.
okay. Actually, I think I have some in my.
Oh god, you just got booze in your bag.
Pulling a barrel out of the bag.
What do you
I
have
have
in
wine
there?
in my
chug,
bag.
chug, chug, chug.
So I pull out a well-used teacup because that's what I carry in there, and a wineskin, and pour a little in there. Put it back in my. Here you go. It's quite good.
Thank you.
It's kind of cheap, but it's very good.
It's poison.
Almost went up my nose.
Poison.
Oh god, it was poisoned?
No.
I'm not there. This is just a voice in your head.
No, I don't want this to be a voice in his head.
If you make it a voice. Go with the pretty lady. She knows everything.
This truly is a Halloween episode. This poor guy, you're terrorizing him. He's just a 2-bit thug. He makes like 10 silver a week.
All I want to
What was that about who has more evil points?
Now, in fairness, Mr. You're going to do what I say, diplomacy. I don't think that's diplomacy at that point. Honestly, I think we're leaning in a
Well.
different direction. That's force command, not force persuade.
You know, there are aggressive negotiations. Maybe roll diplomacy for that.
Oh my god.
What about knowledge diplomacy?
There you go. Let's do it. So the guy calms down a bit after he glugs the entire cup of wine in one gulp. He does what I usually do with alcohol, just glug, get it
just
over
pour him another one.
with. Glug.
You want to go sit down with us for a second?
Okay, please don't kill me. God, please don't kill me.
I told you, I'm not going to kill you.
At about this point, a IGA
I'm s-
officer wanders by and says, "Is everything all right here?"
Yeah, everything's fine. Deception.
I was gonna say, that's a lie from hell. Where'd my dice go? Please roll well. I can't see it. Where's my... Okay, what'd you get?
I rolled a 17 on the dice plus 22, which makes that a 39.
Okay, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Actually, you want me to help you? I mean, it looks like you got a vagrant there. You want me to help you carry him to... I could just take him down to the office if you want.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's with me. He's just a little shook up. He had too much to drink. Can't you smell the wine on him?
Oh my god, that guy's got it terrible. You want to
So-
check him in. You gotta get him off the sauce.
I'm taking him back to the.
Seriously, my cousin had the same thing happen to her where she would just like that. You know, it was terrible, and then she died under very mysterious circumstances. So I'd look into that. I mean, I was told it was
will.
liver failure, and I didn't roll well in my deception then either. So I believed them, and I'd look into that. If you want the name of a healer, I actually know someone out there. My other cousin.
No. I've got my own, but we're on our way over.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome, excellent. And by the way, your accent is weird. I can't place it. Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Thunderlord.
I'd like to roll knowledge politics to figure out where I'm from.
No, I'm gonna make you make it up.
I don't have the map.
I've given you access to the map.
Hold on. Let me find the recent. Behold the grid. Surely it is that.
For the record, this whole time, I've got my hand on
No, that's Ward.
the vagrant's shoulder
Yeah.
so that I can,
Pull a map out and
adjust my
stick it in
grip.
front of my face.
if
You horrible person.
I can't find the map. There it is. Dareth map PNG.
All right, so where are you from, ma'am?
Hold on, it's loading.
That's what you say to him.
No, that's
I
what
wonder if
I
that ever
said.
happens in the Matrix when they download info into their brain. They're like, "Hang on, loading."
It's not loading.
Okay, now I know how to play
Your
an helicopter.
It's not opening.
Oh, whatever. I'll give you someplace. I actually still have the map up. I had the map up. It's gone! It is gone. There we go. Okay. We'll say you're from... Because it will make sense given your clearly Alluvian accent. You are actually from... Iabai. Which is in the
Bless you.
north east area of the
I'm from
Zythal area.
Ubai.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. My hometown has it been hit yet?
There was the first battle of the war was called the Battle of Iabai Plains.
Yeah, I'm not certain that any of my family has survived, but we do the best that we can.
I understand. Well, my sympathies go out to you, and the fact that you're taking care of such a individual like this, it speaks volumes for the caring and kindness and compassion. I wish more orcs were like you. We'd be a better country, a better world. If more people.
If more orcs were like me.
Yes. Carry on, ma'am.
Thank you. And I'm gonna turn to Guido, and I'm gonna hook my arm through my arm through the guy's arm, and we're just gonna kind of walk off. Would you calm down?
You're gonna kill me. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm
They're
trying
gonna tear my fingernails out. Oh god. They're gonna hold mice up to my belly and make me
Shut
dig
up.
through it. Oh.
Thank you.
No, god.
I said, shut up.
No, please don't kill my fingernails.
I'm not. I'm going to paint them pink.
No, anything but that.
Would you like to get to work tonight or not?
It's already too late now. It's after 9. Snarg, meanwhile, shifting gears.
Yes.
Right about at 9, you notice, a little after 9, actually, like 1 or 2 minutes after 9 by your count, you notice a bunch of IGA troops come in who look a lot more fresh and awake and ready than the ones you've been seeing patrolling the area.
Okay.
And they go and they hit the outpost really briefly and then immediately head out to the patrol routes and start relieving the existing patrollers. The guy you're watching and his 4 buddies immediately they've been looking like obviously trying to figure out where the hell their buddy is. Finally, when the shift change starts happening, they just say and they go ahead and head towards the direction of the outpost, which is actually outside the wall, by the way.
Okay. Great. And they're not back yet. Well, we'll try to follow them.
Okay. Stealth. Roll well.
I'm going to use an action point.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I have those.
You get one of each per day.
Oh, good. All right, that boosts it up to that. That makes it a 30... 31 and 32. Hang on. I can't math for some reason. Yeah, 31.
Okay. 31 is barely enough.
And I'll mark off the out of combat.
That was... Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
high on that one.
I know.
In
I
fact,
wasn't satisfied.
as you're walking along, you like stumble over something, and you literally immediately go like this, pull a Metal Gear Solid or whatever, and the guys, not the guys, but the head guy, the bandling, actually looks back for a moment, like, and after a moment he says whatever, and just keeps going on. Obviously, they're pretty on edge as they head towards the outpost. They make it in without any real issue, and then you are outside of the post.
Okay.
Guido, are you thinking of stuff to ask the dude?
I sure hope so. Especially
'Cause
since
I'm-
he... Sorry.
Drawing a blank.
All right. So do they just walk through the guards at the outpost, or do they just literally just walk in?
They
Are they
snuck-
stealthing in?
They stealthed in right when the second shift change was happening. The
Okay.
people were entering into... So they just kind of...
Well, since I'm following right in their trail, can I take the same path that they are?
You can. I'm going to go ahead and have another stealth roll for that, but it's not against them. It's against the people they're stealthing against. I did not roll as well. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I still rolled well.
25?
So, Z,
Yes?
I got a 25. So I have to decide if Snarg makes it or not.
If this is... Oh, my dice have been rolling poorly. If this is below a 10, he made it. If this is above
I'm
a
calling
10.
a 20 right now.
He
She's going to
didn't.
roll a 20.
Holy shit!
What?
I hate you!
It was a 20.
It was a 20.
It was a 20. I have power of the dice. So as you're sneaking in, Snarg, you suddenly hear this, oh! Like right behind you. And there's an IGA guy there who already has his weapon out. Bandling. He rushes right up to you.
Sorry,
All
Star.
right.
And you, as you do that, you hear a scuffling, and you hear like someone started in front of you in the building, and a bunch of scuffling noises coming from inside.
Right.
So the guy's like, got you at blade point here.
I say, some guys just snuck in. And I'll flash the IGA papers that I got real quick. Following them.
I'll go be. No, wait, hang on. Let's see what he rolls for his stealth.
No. I'll tell them to keep going in. I'll be right behind you.
Carry on, citizen. Sorry about the disturbance. Hang on, he's gonna roll deception too. Hang on. Dude. Okay, let's roll their deception. So his deception was an 8, and their deception was a 6.
Yes!
They have equal modifiers.
Nice.
So,
High five!
okay, so yeah, he goes on, heads in, kind of like this.
And they're just like, huh, whatever.
Whatever, I don't know what that was all about.
It's like, ooh, must have been the wind.
Yeah, pretty much. Was that Far Cry 3 where you could get a guy killed and he'll just like, whatever.
Reroll stealth, Marshall. Snarg.
Stealth, last stealth to get in there. Get into that post. You got this. Eye of the tip.
Oh no. Please roll bad. I got a 16.
Alright, here we go. Well, I rolled a 16.
Okay,
Oh no.
we're gonna do the same thing. Surely it won't be a 20 twice.
I'm gonna call a 11.
It was a 20.
So suddenly you hear Bender's voice. Cheese it! They're on! There's a knoll! It's that knoll I saw earlier!
No, that's not that guy. That guy's with me. The guy that
No,
saw
he's
the
talking about the
knoll was-
Banderling,
Oh.
the one that made eye contact.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy actually
Yeah.
saw Snarg.
I thought the other guy was the one that made eye contact.
No.
Oh.
So they immediately, you notice that there's a lot of IGA guards who are currently in the middle of undressing and are knocked out, including the one you just sent in, I might add. And as you stealth around, they spot you and they get a surprise round on you.
Okay.
Have fun in combat by yourself. Sorry.
Does a 33 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 33 kill you?
What?
Damn it, come on. You're supposed to say yes. Okay, anyways. No, so what's going to happen is I have to actually get more dice. I figured you'd pull this off without getting caught.
And then you started using
And then
me
I
for
got
sniper.
triple unlucky.
No kidding.
Hey,
All
I
right.
2 20s in a row on dice that has not rolled in the
Okay,
double digits all night.
I'm pretty sure you're going to make this, but just do a fort save, just in the off chance you roll a 1, because that would be awesome if you got knocked out.
Hang on. Hold on. Is this a poisoning?
No.
Okay.
This is a stunning attack.
All right. I made a 26.
Damn. Alright, you're not stunned. You only take 9 damage, because it's a stunning attack. It's not really meant to do damage. So, that's their surprise round. Now we roll initiative!
Oh.
I'll roll 1 for all of them. I got a 15.
I got a 19.
Wow. Alright, so... And that's coming from the ogre. One of the ogres.
Okay.
Who is right there. He's right next to you. All the others are kind of at range.
Okay.
Inside the post. What do you do?
All right. I can see the Banderling right there.
The Banderling is 10 feet that way.
Okay. I said, I just want him, but if you guys want to get involved too.
Okay, are you rolling Intimidate?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh. 31.
Why's your
Don't tell me it's
intimidation
another roll
high?
off. Because I put a bunch of points into it.
No, that's not a roll-off. That beats me by almost double.
Oh.
I'm just debating.
And out they go.
No, I'm debating.
Who are they more afraid of?
A random knoll they have no idea who it is, or the guy who knows where they live.
Well, an ogre that just punched me, and I was like, okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna just...
I pull out my sword. It's an Atlan greatsword.
Which they don't know what an Atlan is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why would they know a psionic sword?
I don't know. Maybe it looks like really honky or cool.
It does look really cool.
Yeah.
Well, he's got one of those Fritzy swords, you know, the poofster kind of swords.
Now, if we have to, we'll play it out around, and maybe that'll factor into what they do.
Okay, I'll give you one chance to make this the way you want it to be.
Okay.
So, one of the orcs says, "You with Matthew?"
Which one was Matthew? Was a name we heard earlier.
That's correct.
That was the.
No, you guys can't help.
The merchant. The merchant.
Different rooms.
Merchant.
Different rooms.
Yeah, I know.
You suck. This is not how D&D works in person. Even if we're split up, we can still talk.
Actually, they're
Nope.
That is how that works. I would, if for something like this, normally I would pull you into a different room, and be like, and then get my
He's
team
right.
attacked.
Yep.
But yeah, that's actually pretty normal. Most GMs do that, including you.
DMs out there, you're stupid. No, I don't.
Oh, you see, the only
never
problem
did.
is I don't think I can pull off that charade for long.
Well,
But
it's your call. It's a real simple yes or no.
I'm
But
not sure.
there's-
I'll lie. I'll say sure.
Okay, roll deception to
Yeah.
get that lie out.
24.
That beats me.
26 against a mark target.
So wait, let's roll his separately.
Oh,
Wait, is the Banderling marked or is my guy marked?
The Vanderling.
The Banderling.
Vanderling.
Oh.
What'd you get?
24 normal, 26 marked.
Wow. So I got a 26 on the Vanderling.
No.
But anyways, that doesn't matter too much because the other guys are like, "Sorry, boss," and they'll just put up the weapons and walk out. And he's like, "You cowards!"
Wait, no, I have to roll to see if he believes.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It was a 15.
You cowards! This guy doesn't. He's not with them. He's just some knoll. He's probably just from Alluvia, trying to get back here.
A Noel from Alluvia, you're funny.
Actually, that's very common right now because gnolls make up about 30% of the Alluvian army.
Oh, that's true. I guess I was thinking about pre-war stuff. So.
He's just some thug. What do you want from me? Huh? You here to take a piece of my pie? Huh? You here to try and foster... I know what you're after. You just care about you and yours. That's all you give a damn about. That's all you people have ever given a damn about. That's all you want is to move in and take what we have fought and bled and sweated for and take it over to the great Alluvian kingdom because that's your home now, just like you used to do with Stonehold. I spit at you.
Are you done?
No. And then he runs out the window.
Can I just catch him?
Well, hang on. He's gonna roll acrobatics. He rolls a 2.
So he goes to leap out the window and he runs into the wall.
Right into the wall.
All right. Grab him by the collar.
Wait, roll strength.
Oh, okay.
He's got a decent strength. Oh, yes. Let me win.
Oh.
Let me win.
I got a 14.
I beat the crap out of you. So
Right.
you gotta grab him by the collar. And he's like, "Ugh," and he starts pushing back, and then roll another strength.
All right. That's better. 21.
Sis.
Ah, it's a 5!
Okay.
It's a 5!
So then you manage to get him by the collar. Finally. Winning one of these. Oh my god. So you get him by the collar. Finally.
Okay. All right. Now, you finished accusing me of being the Alluvian supporter,
You're
soldier,
a
or
gnoll.
whatever.
What else would you be? You don't even have a home anymore.
Oh, thanks. Wham.
Oh. God. Roll for damage.
All right. What is an unarmed?
It's just your strength. It's flat. Plus, I'm sorry, D4 plus your strength.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just your
gosh.
strength. Just roll your strength.
Do I put the null bonuses into this too?
Yeah.
Because that's like double level.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope he doesn't have, like, 10 health.
I maxed out my damage. So.
Are you
30.
doing lethal?
30?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
hang on. I have a special bloodhound ability.
Which is?
Where is it?
I was
Hiding.
going to ask if you're going to use that.
Ah, bring him back alive.
What does that do?
It's
I can
not-
turn a potentially killing blow into incapacitating one.
Oh, wow. So yeah, so you knock him down to -2. And he is incapacitated.
Right.
And completely unconscious.
All right.
And has
I'll-
several broken bones. And he's bleeding all over your clothing. And he
I'll,
smells bad because he hasn't showered today.
Yeah.
You gonna roll heal on him?
No, I'm just going to heal him because I don't have heal. At least I know he'll be stable. So I'll just do, minimal amount of healing so at least doesn't,
A level
bleed
1.
out.
A level 1
And,
heal will
Yeah,
probably do
that's
it.
bit of shoom. Not
Um,
concerned with trying to heal his broken bones.
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
the two of you have dragged, I can't remember his name, Bobber, into an alleyway. He has procured from a nearby vendor a tankard of ogre mead, which is a lot stronger than wine.
Are you feeling calmer now?
Huh?
Tap, tap, tap on the cheek.
What? I'm right here. What? What do you want?
Awesome! You're calm again! Good.
You're gonna kill me now that I'm calm?
No, I wasn't ever going to kill you.
What about my fingernails?
I wasn't going to do anything with your fingernails either.
There was something you mentioned about mice.
Huh? Oh god, not the mice. Oh. Oh.
I'm going to take the ogre mead from him and down the entire content.
It tastes terrible.
Ugh.
It tastes like battery acid.
Ugh. I don't see how you guys can drink this stuff.
Ugh. He now has vomit breath.
Oh. Here. Do I have something that'll get rid of vomit breath?
Mentos. And he suddenly starts doing the commercial. Mentos freshness. I can picture that in the middle of the evening, in the middle of the desert city, just, yeah.
I have some root vegetables. Could I say I have some ginger?
You have one root vegetable left, because you've been milking that for far too long.
I resupply anytime I'm in town.
No, you have not actually had a chance to do so yet.
Yes, we
Because
have.
you've been
We
so
spent
busy
2
at Algalima.
days
Actually,
in our town back there.
that hasn't happened yet, remember? You decided to go here instead of spending 2 days. It's actually 2 days ago.
No, we had 2 days that we waited while for them to come to us and tell us that this thing was happening.
No, that hasn't happened yet.
And then what was I doing during the however many hours that the bosun went out and found us this job?
Well, I'm afraid what actually happened is...
Because I distinctly remember going to town and perusing the markets because I bought my ring.
You found something that's called a televised visionary device. And it was broadcasting the Valsen Ball, except it was like an anime of Valsen Ball, with lots of really cute stuff. And,
Such technology does not exist in this world, and I know it, and you know it.
I can't think of the name of that tennis anime. I was going to name drop it. It's got a weird name. Anyways.
The Prince of Tennis?
So it's the Prince of Valsen Ball. Every time he plays Valsen Ball, he goes... Streak, 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 streak.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't doubt that it's a real
Fine.
thing.
You have ginger.
Yes, I have ginger. Ginger actually does good things for breath. Because it has It also has a calming effect on the tummy, remember?
He's an orc. He doesn't function that way. Nothing can stop the vomiting. Now, are you going to ask him any questions or what?
Guido has the questions.
Okay.
He already gave me the info dump I wanted.
Guido has turned into a ghost.
Yes, he has.
That's awesome. No.
Except
More
it's
ghost.
just your face.
Yes, he's
Everything
more
else is
ghostly
perfect.
than I am. I'd have to do
There
like-
you go, Guido. That's perfect.
There we go. This is like the best I can do to equivalate. Do you have any questions, Guido?
I do.
Stop wrinkling your brow. There you go.
So,
Better.
I like how you just said you actually have physical lines in a triangle that go up.
Anyway.
so what was the job that you were hired to do?
I think you info dumped all of that to us already. I just don't remember any of it, and I figure you probably needed it slower so that we didn't get I already told you everything I know.
I actually don't know how to answer that in context. He is a member of the Reed Sharks. He was not hired to do any job other than every job he does normally. That's his job, is to be a thief and a
Okay,
bandit.
so what was the job that you were late for tonight?
Oh, we were just... It was something that the boss didn't approve of. That you know...
Which boss?
I can't remember his clan name all of a sudden. Matthew of blah.
Berserker.
Berserker, thank you. Matthew Berserker, because he's a troll. That's right. Matthew Berserker didn't approve of. He wants to...
What? What were you doing?
We were just going to move in and get our 8-bit ties and our 8-bit bows and try and take some uniforms for a later job, try and hit some of these warehouses, but the boss said no. Boss said taking out the IGA is foolish and stupid, and
so
some of the others of us, including name I got to look up real quick.
How long have you been doing this?
This is going to be our first night.
Oh, okay.
Terralick Attack.
I hate to tell you, but Matthew already knew you were doing this.
Terralick Attack of Mangler. Terralick Attack. Mini boss, sub boss. Terralick Attack. He was going to try and... I'm the only one out of costume here. He was going to try and...
Look, funny enough, it's okay.
He actually looks like a helicopter pilot now. That's awesome.
He does.
He was going to try and just...
You can still see the edges of your...
Yeah, yeah. Trying to take some of the money for himself. I mean, we all know the boss is doing something on the side. He's probably got a deal going with the frickin' PTC. Puh. Or the Alluvians. Puh. Disgusting. Worthless. Hateful. Hate elves.
So, tonight was your first night to hit up one of the warehouses. Do I need a deception roll against him?
You may indeed roll deception.
You made me waste those two 20s.
Yes, I did.
That's a 29.
He is telling the truth as near as you can tell.
Okay. Alright. Well, I hate to tell you this. What was his name?
Matthew of Berserker.
No, this guy's name.
Bob.
I hate to tell you this, Bob, but Matthew already knew you were doing this.
Well, let me roll deception against you, Missy.
I'm telling the truth. He did. He sent us here at the right time because he was the one. He said he was framing his own guy for hitting the warehouses.
That's some bitch. You set us up. We've been loyal part of the Reed Sharks for
You
3
were just
months
ready
now.
to plan a coup.
Hey, we weren't there yet. We were going to wait and watch. We just wait and see. We just wanted to see how things went. All we want is a little bigger piece of the pie. That's so much to ask for.
Why are you a hick now?
I don't
think
know.
You had too much to drink.
I am terribly sorry, my dear. I will
That's
try
much better.
to
He wasn't drinking
drink
vodka.
less. Actually,
No, he was drinking ogre mead.
Me sorry. Me
So
go sleep
why?
Guido,
now. Sorry.
Yes.
what other questions did you have?
Oh, so other than trying to get a quote-unquote bigger piece of the pie and thinking that Matthew of Berserker is getting more than he should, why the coup?
Why not? When your boss...
Who put the idea in your head?
Well, Terralick Attack did, obviously. He's the one who'd take over.
What's Terralick Attack look like?
He looks like the guy I described earlier to you.
Oh, okay.
Except I didn't, obviously. But
Are you supposed to meet up with him after the heist tonight?
No, I was supposed to beat him up with him before. We were going to go do the heist together. That's how that works.
Okay. Well,
Where did my drink go?
I drank it. It's gone.
I
Here's
miss-
the mug.
I miss my drink. I miss my mother. I tried army life.
Can I roll deception against him to see if he's drunk?
I couldn't even get
Legitimately
through boot
drunk?
camp. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a 23.
You believe he is legitimately drunk. I couldn't even get through
Guido, would you
boot
like to
camp.
roll deception against him?
You got to beat a 30.
I rolled
Jeez.
a 1.
I could do it.
All right, let's do it.
If I could see the dice,
Snarg, would you like...
I'll do it all the way from over there. I sense that someone's faking drunkenness. Away!
he's got the drunk sense. He's the
No,
He's
I
the
actually
drunk
can't-
whisperer.
I actually can't beat that. So
Okay. So with
Let's
my
use
D4,
Uh-huh.
I have a 21 on the dice, and I have a 9 deception.
Oh, wow. Well, sis, we have a tiebreaker.
It's a 1!
Wait, is that good for you or good for him?
Good for us.
Okay.
If it's below
it's
a,
under
10,
a 10.
it's good for us. If it's over a 10, it's good for them.
He is not drunk. But he is a damn good actor.
So, gripping his shoulder, I'm going to squeeze
Oh, my
and
shoulder.
squeeze
Oh, God.
and
Oh.
squeeze
All right, he takes. That's way too much.
52.
It's actually.
He suddenly breaks in half. He implodes into this little singularity and
Jesus,
squashes
okay.
into a block.
He takes 5 damage, and actually, basically, loses the ability to keep himself up from pain.
Guido,
He's now
why are you
incoherent from pain.
why are you squeezing him into the paint? Shut up!
One more damage.
I'm gonna pull out one of my
Maybe we
headbands
should-
and gag him.
Right.
So, now, maybe we can try this again without the lies. Because, you know, I had a really great idea about those mice.
Would you stop crying? I'm tired of crying.
Wait. Let me finish. I had this really great idea about those mice, except they're going to start with your eyelids.
So be quiet, I'll take the gag out.
It's the worst bandit impression ever.
Wait, let me get him at an angle here. Get the diagonal thing going on here. Ah, damn it. Okay, whatever.
Care to join the Defias?
We're gonna rebuild Alluvia.
Yes.
They'll pay us, right?
So I am actually talking under this. If at any point you want to remove this.
I told him if he would shut up, I'd take it out.
He's in inconsciable pain because he just lost the use of his entire arm thanks to his shoulder being broken. So. What do you want from me? I've already told you everything you asked me.
Let's try it again without the lies, shall we?
I didn't lie about anything. Well, okay, I'm not drunk. Yeah, right, like I get drunk after one mug. But that's all I lied about. I don't have... What do you want from me?
Well,
So,
let's just be honest here, because I'm tired of playing. I want to know who's behind the big scheme that's been taking stuff out of my warehouses.
I don't know. People
Well,
have
you
been robbing
were
that
going to
place.
take stuff out of my warehouses tonight.
Yes, we were.
So who was doing it before you?
I don't fucking know. I think I know anything about... what is...
I'm going to grip his other shoulder.
Ah, God,
That's a 35 deception roll.
You believe he's telling the truth? Oh, God, my...
Guido, he's not lying. He doesn't know
I'm not
who was doing it
squeezing.
before him.
Not squeezing.
Oh, God,
Yet.
Please, I don't know anything. Oh.
Where's your boss?
What do you mean, where's my... I just told you where my boss is.
Well, he's not going to be there now. You're not there. You were supposed to meet after the heist, and if
Yeah.
somebody's
What-
missing, they're not going to do it.
What time is it?
8:56.
Wow. We've gone back in time! No,
I don't know what
Guess
time
it's
is
It's
it.
like 9:20.
9:30.
It's like
Yeah.
9:20.
You should have said midnight.
I don't dance
It's
with the
the
devil.
witching hour.
Anyway, so he's like, whether it was successful or not, we were gonna go to the Apple Tar, which is a local tavern. Because I just see you look at me stupidly because you don't know what it is, you bastard. I'll kill you.
I'm not from around here. What do you want from me?
Anyways, Apple Tar. It's on 15th Street, southeast quarter. It's
Okay.
kind of up against a mountain place. Oh my god! Oh god! And then he actually has to roll a fort save to stay conscious.
Okay.
He rolls a 1.
He fails. How much gold is it going to take to get him healed?
None.
The major injury?
Yes, the major injury.
Well, I think Lugian...
healer.
No, I mean, you know. Alright, you can try and heal a major injury. Go for it. Do it to it.
Can I not just use, like, cure or
It's level 4 you have to use,
like-
right?
I believe,
lay on hands?
Lay on hands, depending how much you do, can do it. The cure 4 and up can also do it. A Cure
Okay.
4 basically can be consumed to do no healing, but just do the major injury. Just
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mom's
Okay.
out of surgery. Everything went fine. She's finally coherent.
good.
She
And by
coherent is
coherent, you
generous.
mean
I mean, her eyes are here. She's conscious, really tripping nicely. Maybe conscious was a little generous. Her eyes are mostly open, and she speaks mostly coherently.
Fine.
so she's normal. That's good to know.
Wow.
She is just waking up the rest
So-
of the way.
The Cure 4, excuse me. So the Cure 4 mends the broken bones.
He's still unconscious, right?
He's still unconscious because he passed out, but yeah.
Oh, I was trying to do it before he passed out, but
No, he's out. He failed
Okay.
the sword save.
Guido, I think you have a sack of potatoes that we probably need to go put locked up somewhere.
Don't
So-
be evil.
I was going to
Wait.
turn him into I got all the information I need out of him. I was going to turn him into the IGA or whatever the people that own these warehouses are.
It's the PTC, but the IGA
Yeah.
is their military police.
Yeah.
No. No, just say no.
Just say no.
Either
Z.
that or I was going to lock him up in the ship. But that was going to require a teleport there and a teleport back.
No. I've got a simple fix for this.
What?
So we know what the job that he was going to be doing was.
Yep.
I say we take him to the barracks, where we will find the unconscious other guards, and dump him there.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Sure. Works for me. Can I tie him up first?
Sure. You find some spare rope so you don't have to take out of your inventory and tie him up. You know, Snarg, what are
I
you doing?
open up a crate of ropes.
There you go.
Right.
Now that you've successfully knocked out your
Everyone.
target, and everyone else just left.
Well, first orders of business. I'm going to disarm him.
Aw. You procure from him, what did I decide? Oh, that's right, an obsidian dagger.
Ooh. That's pretty high up there.
It is. Now, it's a dagger, but that's the only weapon he had on him.
Yeah, so no stabby just in case. Tie him up, obviously.
There's rope there, too.
Oh, right. Well, it's
In a
outpost.
crate.
I'm sure there is.
There actually
I'm sure
is.
there's actually manacles there.
Yeah, there actually are manacles if you just want to
So,
lock 'em
yeah.
up.
And that'll actually probably look...
Chakunk.
Technically, that'll probably look less suspicious.
True. That is true.
And just in case, I'll take an article of his and throw it among the guards.
Just in case.
Does he actually wake up when I heal him, or is he still
No,
out?
He's still out.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really just sit here and wait for him. So
Oh, take him with you.
we're gonna escort him out. If
We're
any
stuck
of the
Over your shoulder?
Well, he
I've
is
got to.
unconscious.
Okay, so the two of you see each other carrying an unconscious individual over their shoulders.
And I'm just walking, and I'm like, "Oh, you got one too?" Ours
He
gave us
got-
lots of info before he went unconscious from having his shoulder broken.
oh, this guy ticked me off, so I shoved him to the wall.
A little less
Did he tell you
dramatic.
anything before you shoved him into the wall?
And he started yelling at me
I
about a lift.
terrified mine by flashing a plat at him. I'm not entirely certain how that works.
He doesn't like alluvia. We'll just put it that way.
Does anyone around here?
No. And Snark's like,
He accused me
Oh!
of being alluvian.
"Yeah, I was very obviously Alluvian, and I'm not now."
Now,
Oh,
where
hey.
are we going to put these people until they wake up? What? Oh,
Brother,
What?
question. Have I been hearing the people around me talk enough that I could mimic an accent?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Let me know when I have, because I'm going to be actively listening around,
Okay.
trying to pick up.
Will do.
Sibri says goodnight.
Good night, Zebri. Marshall, be nice.
Cthulhu Face says goodnight. I just realized that's a joke in poor taste. I was just going for the Halloween joke.
So
Well, if we're carrying these guys,
Literally.
why don't we carry them back to Matthew?
That's oh. So as I mentioned earlier, the players like to do things that you don't plan for.
I kind of like that idea. I found your coup, punk.
Well, and he already knew that.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously knew. Other than that, otherwise he wouldn't have sent us to him. So
As long as we can interrogate this fool.
the one you've got.
Yeah.
So we have to wait till they get conscious.
I don't know. Can you wake him up?
I could defib him.
I don't think that'll bring him awake.
No, no, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Procure smelling salts.
The market might have some.
Yeah.
I bet Matthew sells some.
You know what? Here's my awareness roll. It's a 20. Where the heck is awareness? It's 25.
No.
Did I spot anyone who looked like they might have been an apothecary?
Back at the marketplace.
No, actually, in all seriousness, probably don't want to just march him right up to Matthew's stand, because that would be bad for him.
Oh, yeah. But we could get into it from behind. Or I could go get him. You guys could hang out.
He's a mob boss. His store has a back, a back entrance.
You could just go up and ask him. If he wants the guy, he wants him. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you guys hang on to our parcels. I'm gonna go procure some smelling salts.
I'm going to gag
And
him,
head over to
just in case he
Matthew's.
wakes up and starts mouthing off.
You gonna gag mine too?
I thought he was already gagged.
He's already gagged.
No, we pulled it out. Remember?
You shoved it back in though.
Oh, okay. There we go. So I'm gonna go
Makes sense.
procure some smelling salts. Head over to Matthew, and yeah, leave those two to guard our.
All right.
dudes.
Matthew's not there, of course. However, the night shift guy is there. A ogre.
I'm still an ogre. I'm a
Yes.
very attractive
Orc.
ogre female.
Orc.
Orc. I'm an orc. That's right. I'm not an ogre.
Me help, little orc lady. What want
Ah.
you?
I was here earlier and I purchased this dress, but it seems that they got my measurements wrong, and I'd like.
Impossible! We would never get measurements wrong. I fix personally. And he runs
I'd like
off.
to speak with Matthew.
And he goes into the back.
He's being helpful. This is actually the most helpful guy we've probably encountered in the entire campaign.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes later, he comes back. Me come take you.
Come take me where?
This
Out to
way.
dinner. Oh,
For what?
Me also appreciate getting your phone number.
there's a guy in this thrall who wants your phone number too.
Yes, but first, this way, ma'am.
Okay. Don't. Where am I going? Is he taking me back toward where they took me earlier to get my measurements?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Matthew is there. And he just what?
Hi, Matthew.
By the way, there's
I,
a bunch of bodyguards in here. Most of them ogres.
Bought this dress from you earlier today.
Okay,
I
what do you
need to
actually
speak.
want?
I've got two of your guys. Do I see any of the? Before I say this, do I see any of the? Do any of the guys that are in here look like the guy that my
No.
dude? Okay. Needed to check that. I've got two of your guys, and I know who's leading your coup.
Let me guess, it's the guy I sent you after.
No, that's not the leader.
Huh?
Hmm?
It's not. The guy that when I interrogated the guy that we knocked unconscious that we got, he told us that such and such dude was the guy that was in charge.
That's the same guy.
That's the guy you sent us after.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the guy we were sent after.
Yeah.
Which is the guy
Tur-
leading that was fingered.
See,
by
I
your
thought
guy.
we had the guy that we were sent after, and you caught a banderling.
No, you have Bob.
Vanderlyn.
Well, that's true, but
How did we end up catching Bob?
because he was the guy who got sent off and was alone.
Yeah. You were going to try to use Bob to get into Terranictac, or how the damn, what's his name again?
Terralictac.
Terralictac. There we go. And
Okay.
Terralictac
Okay, so
of-
now that I've got my stories straight, because yeah, I've got your dude. What do you want me to do with him?
he the one that's been doing it?
No.
You sure? That's what my sources say.
Yeah, well, you probably want to consult with your sources again because this was the first night he was going to hit you.
Go ahead and leave him here. I'm sure I could turn him over to the PTC and they can deal with it.
I'm sure. Any way you could help me figure out what's actually been going on since I'm
telling you it was him.
Well, I tell you what. I'll give you the underling that we caught with him. And there were a few more. I'll get their descriptions for you.
Yeah, I know. It was Bob, Bob 2, Bob 3, and Bob 4.
Okay. Glad you know. We didn't catch them. I don't know what happened to them. They weren't there when I got there.
They came back about 10 minutes before you did, begging for mercy for the fact that I sent a null enforcer after them.
So that's what happened. Good job, Snark. You finally rolled well on your deception.
Not really. They
Not really. They rolled crap. They rolled crap on that roll.
So let me keep your head honcho, Mr. Coo dude, for a little bit, and let us interrogate him, and then I'll drop him off to you. He'll be mostly alive, I promise.
All right.
Okay. Appreciate it. Where would you like me to drop off the no-name?
Here's good.
Okay. I'll have
We'll
him brought
talk
right
with
over.
him.
So go back. So we're gonna drop off
Bob.
Matthew. So yeah, we're gonna go drop off Bob to Matthew. Matthew says that he's the one that's been doing it, so we really need to keep him awake. He must be rotating guys that he's hitting places with. So we get to keep
Terralictac.
we get to keep Terralictac till he wakes up, and Matthew's gonna let us interrogate him, and then yeah, like I said, Guido, you can go drop Bob off at the back door to the hut where Matthew works, the shop.
I'm such an evil bastard.
Guido, drop him off in one piece.
No,
What they
no,
do
no,
with him is
no.
their business.
Sorry. That was out of character because I just know that Matthew's just gonna have him killed. And,
It's okay.
you know,
I'm fine with that. I got the information I wanted out of him.
If it makes you feel better, he will not kill him immediately. It depends on what you do with Terralictac. It will determine his fate.
That will determine Terralictac's fate or Bob's?
Bob's.
Yeah. Because Bob's just a minion. And he's been pleading for his life this whole time. And so, you know, we were saying we're not going to hurt him. We're not going to kill him. And now we're delivering him to his death.
We're not! We're letting someone else do it.
You both gain evil points. Snarg, you also gain evil points by proximity.
Oh.
My bad.
You lose your paladin levels. As the righteous hand of God comes down and says, "What the hell, man?"
And you're like, I didn't know you existed.
He gains dark paladin powers.
I'm just actually I was going with a different joke initially because if you're a paladin and if you associate with someone who's evil, even unknowingly, sometimes you can lose. Depending on the setting, you can lose your paladin. So
Yeah.
if Snarg was a paladin, he would be losing his paladin levels right now. For associating
Which is
with
why
people.
they removed that, and that's great.
Yeah, no kidding. That was terrible. Anyways,
So yeah, I'll deliver him to Matthew. Just take him to the back door.
delivering
Knock,
the
knock.
scum to me. I can't do the voice. I give up. Drop him off
Have
there.
the best chance of,
Yeah.
of doing the Dawn voice with the Mafia diner.
Make him an offer he can't refuse. Yeah, I can't do it. I just come out as old.
Yeah, we'll just go up to the diner and get somebody to come down and do it. Like, hey, we'll pay you $20 if you come down here and do this real quick.
And say these lines real quick. Just say them all at once.
We'll get the guy who was who came and checked on us, who is clearly like the mob boss.
Oh God.
He's like over there. Is your food good? He's like, yeah.
As
Let
your
me
dinner.
get that for you. Are you done with that? Yes. All right.
Okay, I've just got out of dealing with the Kansas City mob. I don't want to deal with the Georgia mob. Okay, can we?
No, they're nice. They have good food.
Yeah, it's great. Can
When
we?
did you encounter the Kansas City mob?
Don't want to talk about it. So,
What did they run?
food places.
Which one?
I can't remember.
Did you
the name.
take me to any of them?
No.
Oh, okay. Gary.
They usually either do spaghetti or fried chicken.
This one did a diner.
Anyways.
They do everything. They literally do everything.
Anyways.
Anyway.
You have you've delivered Bob, and Snark's camera has frozen, and okay, he's back. And you now have Terralicta, the mastermind.
Is he awake
behind this
yet?
entire thing. Would you like to try and wake him up?
Yes, I got smelling salts.
Good, because he rolled a 2. So.
He's gagged.
Oh right, sorry, hang on. Getting a prop. No, I got a prop.
Where are we?
I don't know. Where'd you wake him up?
Nondescript warehouse, number 56.
Yeah.
With IGA troops patrolling around it every 2
Dude,
minutes.
they probably hear this every night.
And we've told them to stay out.
I would probably make sure to get the patrol's attention and say, we're going to be borrowing your warehouse for an hour.
And by the way, you might want to check your
I'll
outpost out.
walk up to him and smack him, and I'm going. And I'm. Has it been long enough that I can pick up an accent?
No.
Aw,
Days.
does not take days.
Does 2.
Does not.
Rule 1.
It takes me about hours.
Rule 1.
You've seen me do it.
Rule 1.
Okay, fine. You suck. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna smack him. Would you stop yakking on about Alluvia? Nobody here gives a damn about that stupid place with their stupid politics. Thank you. What?
What the hell are you coming after me then if you're not with Alluvia? I know he's not with the boss.
No, he's not. Well, okay.
No kidding. Good job.
You are the worst liar I've ever met, by the way.
You
Your
barely
men are worse.
thought that he was lying.
Wait, what?
I said you barely caught on that he was lying.
How would you know that? Oh my god! She's in my head. She's in my head.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. What we care about isn't Alluvia. What we care about is when you were hitting the warehouses. Now, just be honest with me, and I'll make this as painless as possible.
What? Screw you! I ain't talking. I want to see my lawyer, and by lawyer I mean
A lawyer.
Well, okay, Nevera has an interesting legal system. Basically, the local constable usually represents, quote unquote, but the thing is, the local constable is also the prosecution at the same time. So,
Interesting.
Would it be fair to say they're basically in a PTC's pocket too?
at least around here.
All right.
So
That's not gonna do you any
I
good.
wanna see-
dude.
I'm not talking until I see the constable. You guys just want to pin everything on me. You want to say I started the
No,
war.
I want to know who was really hitting the warehouses and why.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to lie to not. Wait,
Give me the truth,
blah, blah,
and I
blah.
won't kill you.
Roll deception.
That was the truth.
No, because you're willing to turn him over to people who will kill him, which is still killing him.
Oh,
So roll deception.
okay, fine.
Please roll low.
I got a 20.
Damn it. I got an 18, but you're going to beat me.
Yeah. My deception is a 20. I got a 20 on the dice.
No, I got an 18 on the dice. That's why I mean.
Yeah.
All right, so he's
I've already pulled well, I've got it down like under his chin or whatever. It's loose.
So you're gonna. So what are you gonna do to me then, huh? What are you offering me for my total confession that's gonna damn me for the rest of my life?
Well, I can get you someplace that won't damn you for the rest of your life. What you make of yourself outside of there is up to you, but I'm here to do a job, and that's to figure out what the fuck is going on here. And your little minion dude, Bob,
Bob.
gave me most of the evidence, and all of that right now is pointing straight at you. So, do you want to tell me what's actually going on here, or do you want to fall?
All right. Listen. Whoa! Suddenly I get a message from Pax. You see the light level just go up there.
Yeah. Hey, you want to play WoW?
someone's been hitting all the warehouses lately. Nobody
Yes.
knows who. And me and some of the boys started suspecting that it was Matthew or some of his guys. Because
Did I roll deception against him when he told me that?
who?
Matthew, that
Yeah.
told me that it was this guy?
Yes.
Did I?
You,
When?
you know how that worked because you're here believing him.
Oh.
So,
What did I roll?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Anyway, so, we think it's him. Me and several of the boys think it's him or some of his guys doing it because they're just doing great. The rest of us reed sharks, we're living, but we ain't living, you know what I mean? So we figured we'd start get in on that. If he can do it, we can do it too. But we're going to start that tonight. And like I
That
said,
didn't go so
get
well for
nowhere.
you. Yeah, Matthew knew.
How the hell did he know?
I don't know, but he knew.
Would you like to roll deception against this guy while he's telling you this tale? of
Yes, I
yarn?
rolled a 20.
Okay. God damn, really?
It's a 42,
You believe he is telling the truth.
and I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Awesome. So he is telling the truth. This was the first night that he was going to hit.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Hey, you tried to lie to me before. Your other guys have tried to lie to me. I don't know why the hell you people think you can lie to me.
You're
Well-
just some orc. Why wouldn't we try it? You realize, have you ever lived on the street, ma'am?
Yes.
All we do is lie. That's our blood
Yes,
and
I
our
know.
bro.
That's why I'm sitting here saying I don't know why the hell you people think you can lie to me. But that's okay because you don't know me from Joe Bob, and I know that whatever. So, okay. Ugh. Great.
I got a question. How exactly were you planning on robbing these warehouses? Surely you had some sort of plan.
Isn't it obvious? We're going to hit the post during the shift, take some uniforms, slide in during the patrols, grab some stuff, head out. Quick, simple, easy.
I guess you didn't know about the magic sentries.
The
I was
what?
just going to ask about that.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. You're in over your head. You poor schmo. Oh, shit. I bet the Bobs are all dead.
What?
Oops.
What? Did you kill off Bob 1, 2, 3, and 4?
I didn't kill them, but
You
they're probably...
evil bastard! Oh my god, you said
Do
you
you
wouldn't
want to
kill
live
me.
or do you not want to live?
No, I ain't telling you crap now. Now that I know what kind of person you are. Getting people killed for no reason other than trying to better
God, we'll
themselves
just
in
go
their
get you to
lives.
Matthew.
Hey, at least there I'll be dealt with by someone who's not going to lie to my face.
I haven't lied to your face yet.
You just lied to me. You're like, oh no, we won't get you killed. And then you went off and got 4 of my friends killed.
No, I said I
Oh.
wouldn't get you killed. I didn't say I wouldn't get them killed.
Oh,
They didn't have
whatever.
the information that I want.
Uh-huh. Man, you're just ruthless cold. You're like one of them Urak girls, aren't you? Admit it.
It's
You're actually you're with the Confederacy, aren't you? What's left of it. All I gotta say to that is, puh. Good
yeah,
luck.
it's not actually her fault that Bob 2 and 3 and 4 ran back to
remember,
Matthew.
they ran back to they ran back to Matthew when they ran out thinking that our Knoll friend here was with him and begged for their lives and probably didn't succeed. Now, Bob won, that's my doing. And
Wait a minute. You're an orc. You're a Knoll. You're a Lugian. The frill you doing together?
It's a long story.
Profit.
You're in it for the money? Money is nice.
Snark, this is your chance to say, I'm in it for the blood.
No.
What are you doing, Snark, during this tintillating conversation?
Well, I'm letting the face talk right now, and when she's done, I might have some questions, but
Okay, here. When I have this on, I'm him. So I don't feel like holding that over my neck, my chin anymore. It's uncomfortable.
all right.
Fine.
This says,
take me to
who came up with the plan for breaking into this place? It's you?
looking at him, boy.
How'd you find out which warehouse to hit?
What do you mean?
Did you just pick one at random?
You never robbed someplace before? Yeah.
No, I don't think he has.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. Yeah, we just picked the warehouses that would had the least guards on them. It's real simple. You never hit the same place twice. You always make sure to vary your sellers, and you make sure to spread out your robberies over a period of a few months so nobody pays attention. It's real obvious. I don't know what kind of amateur has been robbing these places so often recently, which is why I think Matthew's trying to kill the reed sharks. You hear word on the street that it's us, even though obviously it ain't.
Yeah, so why do you think Matthew hasn't claimed credit for it?
Because that would be suicide. You kidding me? Oh yeah, by the way, this local little gang has been robbing from the PTC, and then we would never see us again because we'd be skid marks.
It's a shame. That boosts the reputation out of the gutter.
Yeah, and then we'd be dead. This is why Matthew... Oh, this is falling off me. This is why Matthew's an idiot for doing this. Assuming it is him.
Well, who else would it be?
Alluvia. Who else? Think about all the resources and personnel and soldiers who are here trying to fight each other rather than the Alluvian army, which, as we speak, is invading the Tufa area. I mean, there's a battle going on right now. Literally. Wait, I'm sorry. Literally. There we go. Because he doesn't know that.
All right. You two. I don't think he's got anything more for us. What do you want to do with him? I did tell him that I would get him someplace safe, but then I also did tell Matthew that once we were done with him, I'd let him have him.
I knew it!
Shut up!
You rancid bastard.
Gag. If you don't shut up, I'm going to knock you unconscious. Do you at least want to see your death coming? Guido, can you hit him?
I don't know how to curse obscenity, so I'm just literally going under.
What can you offer us to spare you from Matthew?
Pull out.
Well,
make it quick. If you've got any more information, now's the time to give it to me, because I'm about done.
All right. I got one bit of information. It's not about the robberies. It's just info. But I'm not giving it to you till I'm someplace where I am not bound, not gagged, and can get away. Rather than giving it to you now, and then you turn me over to Matthew. I'm not that stupid. Equal trade. Usual street rules. You should know that, ma'am.
Deception roll, is this worth it?
Worth it?
Yes.
I don't... That's not a deception roll.
I sense motive.
That's... I don't... What are you trying to discern? Because
I think she's trying...
I'm trying to discern if he's bluffing.
Okay, he is not lying in any deceiving way. I'm not even going to roll, because he's not. Also, I rolled a 24, excuse me. Regardless.
Yeah, I beat that. I beat that with my... If I rolled a 1, I beat that.
Now, if you want to determine... Yeah, I rolled a 2. If you want to determine if it's worth it, that's more of a figure it out for yourself thing than a I rely on the dice thing.
Oh, you suck.
You can talk with your comrades here.
Comrades, come tell me. Do you think it's worth it? He's probably right. I mean, he's obviously not smart enough to pull something like they've been pulling off. He didn't even know about the magic sentries, for God's sake.
Maybe. I don't think it is.
No? Well, what do we have to gain from giving him to Matthew?
No.
He
At this
doesn't.
point-
You already promised him to him.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
If it wasn't, well, just let him go. But you already promised it to him. So.
And you are very good about keeping your word.
Guido?
Yeah, I'm debating.
Debate quicker.
Oh, shoot. I almost forgot about this. All right. I'm going to turn to him and be like, all right. Analysis.
Okay, what are you trying to use it for in this case?
Well, he says he's hiding a specific piece of information that he's not going to tell us.
That's true.
Can you get it that way? Is that how that works?
Well, it worked kind of on Garland last time.
You used analysis on Garland.
I did.
And then he went insane.
That is brilliant.
He's never actually recovered from that.
Where was I when this happened?
You were right next to me, and you're like, "Oh, I want to see inside Garland's mind too." And then you made a will save, not go insane.
Yep.
And then you disintegrated.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much in that order. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's Garland. Okay.
So yeah, basically just
All right.
doing the Vulcan mind meld.
What? So you literally, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing to my face, man? Oh, cool. Oh, cool, bro.
No, if it's unnerving him, by all means. He's like, what are you doing?
So Snarg is joining in the evil here, apparently. You guys are terrible.
That is,
Hey,
What?
evil
That's the
is getting
least
us
evil-
what we want.
Uh-huh.
Mostly.
Uh-huh.
It's also getting us lied to. I really want more deception gear.
It will never happen.
I will go out and burn money on it.
So, remind me how this works exactly, because I don't remember.
well, we kind of changed it since last time.
Yeah.
We basically made it so that you can't just grab any ability at random. It's more of a, you present me with a list of choices and I choose, but it's not going to be
That's right.
any single ability.
I
So,
got rid of
AKA
the overpowered aspect of it so you could choose. I remember now.
Right.
All right, you could choose the information he has. You can choose his plus 12 deception. You can choose his... Or was it 12? No. No, it's higher than that. 22 plus 22 deception.
He has the same deception I have.
You can choose his plus his stealth skill, or I'm trying to think what else he has that's actually worth a damn.
I mean, if it's just another skill, I'm probably just going to go with the information.
All right, just take the info.
Yeah. That's one usage off today.
So you analyze. That's the word, right? Analyze.
Analyze.
As you analyze him, and you find out that the information is that amongst people who are trading in just information in the area, the common prevailing theory is that there is actually a rogue desolate who has been doing all the robberies. And people are starting to quietly look into that.
Okay. So look at him and turn to everyone and say, I've got the info.
What? Oh my
Roll
god!
deception against Snarg.
Did you just steal from my brain? How the hell? What? There's nothing that can do that.
Guido, he's probably right. He probably has it. I watched him do some stuff with.
What the hell are you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh my
But
god.
regardless,
You really are from Alluvia.
no, we're not from. Okay, well, technically, I was born in Alluvia, but that doesn't count. Fuck those bastards.
Oh my god. It's a new weapon. You're testing it here. That's why you're here. That makes so much sense. You want to see if you can read our brains and steal. You.
Snarg, you beat him.
You will believe anything, won't you?
You read his mind.
tired
You,
of
okay, just to make this clear, there is no woven item that can do that in this setting, other than psionic ones.
All I said
That
was,
has
I've got the info, and he just immediately
happened.
inferred that I have everything.
That
All I
has
said was
never
that.
happened. So he
This
just
guy is-
leaps to it like, oh my god, they've got some kind of new super weapon. Oh god, that's why you haven't used airships since
Snarg,
the
I'm
destruction.
tired of it. Can you make it shut up?
Because you just want to use your mind reading powers. You just want to enslave our brains. Admit it.
Okay, if you aren't going to
Admit
make it shut
Shut
up,
up.
I will.
Wait, did you just break his jaw?
No, I'm putting my hand over his mouth.
Okay.
I've got like a fire going here.
If I can tangent really quick, he's saying, "Oh my God, what are you?" And suddenly, the
Batman.
intro. No, even better.
All right.
The intro from the A-Team goes through my head.
Oh God.
They survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Da, da, da.
Sorry, I just had.
Explosions everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it when a plan comes together. Anyways. He is now being manually gagged.
Anyone have any other questions for him?
I'm gonna demoralize him. I forgot I could do that.
To what end? What are you demoralizing him of?
That he's an idiot.
Okay.
For still thinking that we were with Alluvia.
No.
Wait, you're an idiot. All right.
Demoralize works by convincing them of the futility of their actions.
Yes, it is futile.
To resist Alluvia! You're right.
Fine,
Right.
perfect. It works.
We'll all be Alluvian slaves. Go ahead, enslave me.
I'm not going to enslave you. I'm going to turn you over to somebody who's probably going to kill you.
Or worse.
Or worse. Yeah, this is
You
true.
horrible liar. Oh my
Hey,
God.
you wouldn't give me the stuff that I wanted. You don't
I
give
was
me the
willing
stuff
to
that
trade until you sucked it from my brain with your Alluvian weaving death machinery. No.
This guy's a nut.
Death machine right hole.
Okay, I need two.
I'm actually amused by you. You're funny.
And I actually wore my tinfoil socks today, too.
I hit
You know,
him
it doesn't
for
work
6
like that. You
damage.
gotta use it in the hat.
6
Fire
damage? Alright, he's dead.
I
If
didn't mean
you
to
had given
kill
me a
him.
chance,
He was at a couple health.
Well, I do have subdual. It was not my intention to kill him.
Are you going to spend the extra mana to do it subdual?
Sure.
Okay. Ugh. He is now at 0 health and unconscious.
Okay. Here, give him to me. I'm gonna go take him to Matthew.
Drag.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Roll strength.
Hold
I
on.
rolled a 17 on my strength to pick him up and carry him back to Matthews.
Okay.
And I was going to do it whether he was conscious or not.
Well, he's unconscious now, so it's okay. No noise. So, okay, let me get back into Matthew mode here. I see you brought me a present.
Yeah.
Just dump it over there.
Enjoy it.
So, did you find
What
out?
did we find out?
Yeah, what'd you find out?
That he's a raving lunatic.
Well, I knew that. He's a damn good thief, though.
Well, relatively. I mean, his plan would have worked, except for
Can I buy a
the
break
other
real quick?
stuff that they've got going on. You know, the PTC is not stupid.
Never has been. And only an idiot would rob from the PTC. Which is why I
Except-
figured it was him. He's not lying because he rolled a 2.
He's not lying because he rolled a 2.
Yes. Only an
Awesome.
idiot would rob the PTC.
Yeah. Ugh. But that leaves me right back where I'm started. I don't suppose you've heard any other...
Sorry, just before
Rumors.
you go on, I would have told you about the info after we knocked him out.
What an... Eh?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the rope vestlet.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
right,
I'm
right.
gonna try to see if this guy has any more info. Ugh, leaves me right back where I'm started. This has given me more headache than it's worth. I don't suppose you've heard anything else in the back channels, have you? I haven't had a chance to really check into them.
Just something psychotic.
What's that?
You wouldn't even believe me if I told you.
Is it about desolates?
How'd you guess? Did Idiot
Because
Boy talk about
everything
it?
gets blamed on desolates. It's either desolates or it's alluvia in this town.
Hey, what if it's Alluvian Desolates? Yeah, I heard the same rumors. I don't put much stock in them.
Got it. Well, can you do me a favor? I promised him I wouldn't kill him, so
Oh, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm
that's
not.
all I ask.
He's going to the PTC. They can do whatever they want with him.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I could take him and his cohorts down there for you.
No, it's okay. I got this.
All right. Have fun.
Oh, wait. So anyways, so you leave.
Yeah, and say don't worry about altering the dress, and we'll stick with how it's supposed to fit.
I'm glad you like it, ma'am.
Oh, it's great. It'll be great if I ever get back and get to use my. Oh, how do you like Valsenball?
I can't stand the sport personally.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, see you later. I'm done talking to him. I'm gonna leave. If you guys have more questions, you can ask.
Would you like to ask the mob boss anything?
Me personally, not at the moment.
All right, so you leave.
Although, actually,
What?
I've got 2 more uses of that today.
Oh God! Really? You're gonna cast something with a visible effect at a mob boss while
Does
surrounded by his
analysis
bodyguards?
have a visible effect?
Yeah, we covered that forever ago.
Oh, okay. Well, then no. I thought it was just you do it. Okay.
It would
Never
be
mind,
even
no.
funnier if it actually was the mind meld, because then you're just walking up to this guy, sitting in his basically a throne, and just like,
He's like, I just made you say, he's like, what are you doing?
what are you doing?
You like to play Castlevania?
Him.
No, I'm not going to pass.
Okay.
I actually will say, I'm going to head back to the warehouse they were going to hit.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure that nobody does see if anyone does try to hit that.
And make sure the guards got up.
Well, they're probably not going to. I don't know what the PTC is going to do, but if somebody knew about this, which there's a fairly good chance they did, they may just hit it since
Sneak in
it's a prime
afterwards.
target anyway.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm cool to head back.
I'll go a little bit of ahead, so the whole stealth and then distract behind thing.
Stealth.
I'm also attempting to stealth.
And Guido's
I actually
going to...
rolled well. Guido's going to not.
Ooh, nice. I got a 28.
I got a... Where the heck did my stealth go?
A 1.
I got a 23.
Okay. Guido.
No, the Buick is not stealthing.
You look like you wanted to say something.
Yes. So the guy was saying they were going to meet back at the Apple Tar.
Yes.
You gonna head to the Apple Tar?
That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, good idea. Okay.
I'll go with Guido then, assuming he voices this before we head out.
Yeah. And it's the only other
Okay.
lead that we have, so...
Okay.
I'm still gonna stealth.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, and I'm just gonna sneak in behind him, and everybody's gonna be looking at the clong, clong, clong.
I've got to do this. I'm gonna heal up the hit points that I got damaged.
Okay.
When did you get damaged?
I got hit in the
that
head with by an
reminds me I
ogre
need to-
fist.
Oh yeah. That reminds me.
Now-
I need to calculate up my mana.
Third, you may roll awareness whenever you get there.
Fire 2 is
As for the other
Mana.
Mm,
plus.
two...
Got a 33. I do have dark vision too, in case that helps.
Wow.
Actually, it does.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but okay, a level 1. I cast 1 fire 2, so that's 2 mana for the spell,
Yes.
and then the maximized cost for that appears to be 1, so it costs me 3 mana.
Yes.
Oh wow, I forgot how cheap those early spells are.
Yes.
Hey.
So,
it is.
we'll do Snarg first. The place has been robbed. Pretty
Already?
much the same general style as before.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Since I kind of know what I'm looking for from the previous places,
Mhm.
is there a trail away that I can detect? Because they're basically like, we know how they come in this way, so it should be here instead of having to search all around for it.
Yes, and it is obviously more fresh than normal. However, as per previously, it just stops at a certain point.
Right.
Like
Well,
stops dead. As if someone
What
teleported away.
What did they take?
Something.
Something. Okay.
You'd have to go get in touch with the PTC officials to find out what.
But there are
Okay.
several crates missing. By several, I mean literally 2. Exactly 2.
Is that more or less than they normally take?
That is the average.
Okay.
The IGA troops, our soldiers, are not here. They're obviously still unconscious. Meanwhile, Z and Guido arrives at the...
I thought they were unconscious in here.
No, they were unconscious in the outpost where they were going to be coming to here.
Oh.
So Z and Guido arrive at the Appletar, which is boisterous and busy, has lots of really, really sexy ogres dancing up on stage.
Ogres, not orcs.
Ogres, yes. All male.
Okay.
They have Chippendale ties on.
Natural 20 on my awareness.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't want to see this time.
Yeah.
The one time that one of them's kind of peeking.
My stealth roll, by the way, just a reminder, was a 28.
Yeah, I already rolled against you.
My awareness roll, however, was a 23.
Okay. Guido is aware of the fact that under the hubbub, he hears a conversation in one of the booths, just bits and pieces of it. Someone asking about the latest string of robberies who does not look like anyone who is either official or otherwise. It looks like a troll woman is asking about it and talking about it. And if you pay attention and home in on her, you notice that she's kind of going from table to table, rather casual-like. What she'll do is she'll slip in, buy a drink for whoever happens to be sitting there, and then chat with them about who's been stealing it, etc. See what they think, etc. If you want to hear more, it's going to be another roll. But I'm going to
mosey over and sit down at a table.
Okay.
That's by itself.
So 31.
Okay, so you can keep up and continue hearing her without issue, and without really drawing much attention to yourself because you're just hearing her rather than, you know.
Yeah.
So she'll come up, and you get the gist of the conversation too with that second roll, which is over a 30, that she's asking because apparently, what's up?
My natural 20 would have been because I rolled a 3 on the D4 and plus 10, so it was higher than this roll.
Oh, well, whatever. Now you're paying attention, so now you're actually specifically listening in, and now you get the info that she is specifically asking people if they've seen any desolate-related activity in the area. She'll ask 2 totally independent questions. You know, has there been any desolates in the area, sightings? Has there been anybody acting like there's someone desolate nearby? And she'll describe the effects, because not everyone is aware of that. And then she'll talk about, you know, well, what about this string of robberies, like it's a separate topic, gauging what they're saying, etc., etc. Z, you order some butterbeer. It's very good.
Okay.
And what is this woman?
She's a troll.
Nondescript. Snarg, what are you doing?
Right. So how does one track this? Are these boxes dirty or dusty at all? Anything on them?
Yes, there is some redstone on them from the mountains, the surrounding mountains. It's basically dust, but it's a distinctive red color.
Okay.
Oni, you are a pair of hands and glasses glare.
It's Master Hand.
I'm doing my Andros impersonation.
Can't really track someone that is teleported away or actually erase their tracks, so...
I'm gonna go and give you a gimme.
Hmm?
Roll wisdom.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you a gimme, but I'm going to make you roll for it.
15.
15 is what I wanted. You have seen that exact same type of redstone dust somewhere else recently.
Where's that?
In Matthew's tent.
Okay. Okay, thinking back. The boxes are covered with this. Was there any on him or any of the persons in there? Or is that what you mean by I saw something?
That's what I mean by that.
Okay, that's what I was trying to connect to see if
Wait, he
someone I
saw
remembered.
redstone dust on Matthew's people?
Well, that's what I was trying to connect to see if someone who had been handling the crates recently had the dust on them before they were able to change clothes or get it off of them somehow.
Was that a confirmation that had happened?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, sorry, I can't see you nod your head.
You must infer from the darkness.
See, now I can see your face.
Yep.
That is perfectly hiding
Cast
your
lightning
face.
bolts at the darkness.
they should give me lightning.
I know
bolt,
how to
but-
do that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to go cast lightning bolt at the darkness.
No,
No.
wait, stop, stop. No. 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 Took damage.
That's like rave. He was vulnerable to rave.
Heal. Poof.
Ugh, oh, God. Just had the most horrible
Wait,
dream.
if you can do that from there, why can't you just lightning bolt from there?
It's much more complicated.
Lightning bolt requires line of sight.
Yes.
Reasons.
Right.
So, what is anybody doing? I don't care who goes next. Just somebody. It's all on you.
I'm just sitting at a table waiting to see if she comes up to me.
She comes up to you.
Snart, you feel like
Excuse
going...
me, ma'am. You mind having here? What are you drinking? Let me borrow you next round.
Butterbeer.
Oh, butterbeer. Excuse me. Barkeep.
Get one for yourself. Come on, sit down.
Oh no, I don't drink. Thanks. Another butterbeer, please. Here you go.
You
And
know
she gets another
butterbeer
one
is
for you.
non-alcoholic, right?
Actually, we kind of spike it with ogre meat around here.
What a
Really?
waste.
So,
That explains the bad taste.
I take it you're not a drinker either. Listen, ma'am. Hey, can I get a butterbeer with no spike? Thanks. It'll be coming in a minute. So, I just wanted to. I was wondering to ask. You look like a traveler going through here, by the state of your clothes. So I was wondering, you heard anything about desolate
Deception.
attacks or anything like that around here lately? What are you rolling a deception?
Do I look like a traveler?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what are you deceptioning?
No, I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so have you heard
I've
anything
heard
about
some odd rumors.
okay, so what have you heard? Help me out here. I've been trying to, I'm just curious. What's going
You
on?
see, I can't really talk about it. See, I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Oh, I'm terribly so you're okay. I understand. I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. I was just wondering if you knew anything about, because I'm kind of concerned. I've heard
Huh?
about desolates really just kind of messing stuff up, because that's what they do whenever they show up some places. They just kind of ruin things and make everything worse. I heard about a showtown down in the Hebian-To province.
Where a
Or this-
desolate knocked a guy's ribcage out? I
Yes,
heard that too.
and then exploded the stadium. It didn't do any damage, but they were just messing with people.
know.
Because that's what desolates do. They just mess with people. They're just evil. They're wrong.
What can you do? They're just all over the place.
Now she's going to roll deception against you because you're lying.
No, I've heard about it.
No, you're lying.
Oh.
Roll deception. By the way, Batman over there is.
What the hell did you do to your eyebrows?
It's the shadow from his glasses.
Oh, okay. You just have purple spiky eyebrow things.
He's Batman. Come on. No, roll deception, damn it.
I did.
What'd you
That's
get?
not a skill.
It's a 40. I rolled an 18.
Damn. Okay. So she's like, okay, yeah, it's I
So, and I'm gonna kind of hunker down. Has the butterbeer arrived yet?
not yet.
So I've still got mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a sip of it. I'm gonna kind of hunker down. And go, ugh, man, that aftertaste. So,
What you asking about for?
Oh, honestly, I'm just concerned. I
Roll
mean,
deception.
I've been with the. I need a number.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was going to keep going before I rolled deception. The number was an 11, which makes that a 33.
Okay. Near as you can tell, she is telling the truth in her words. But you know, she's like, I used to be with the Adventurers Guild. Nowadays, I'm kind of looking for work. Honestly, I was hoping to join one of the mercenary groups in the war, get some honest work. But as I was passing through here, you know, let's just say I've heard some bad things about Desolates on the front lines, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So
Wait, Desolates on the front lines? I haven't heard anything about that.
yeah, it's weird. It's something about them showing up and just people vanishing in the middle of battle, you know. And so people showing up dead, no, or miss. I shouldn't say dead. We don't even know they're dead. They're missing. They're gone. They're just soldiers unaccounted for. No idea what's going on with that. So, you know, most people are thinking that the Desolates are having revenge against us, and you know, it's hard to really blame them, honestly, because of the fact that I've rolled 3 20s in a row here.
Does a 39 beat 320?
I'll tell you if you beat me.
Okay.
But you know, it's hard not to. I mean, on one hand, I kind of sympathize with the Desolates. I mean, you know, they've
sympathize with them?
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been spit on for so long, but at the same time, they're taking us too far.
Have you ever met a Desolate?
Well, not that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Now roll deception.
Well, that I know I didn't beat that. I rolled a 7. It's a 29.
I rolled a 2.
Did I beat it?
Yeah.
Has she met a Desolate before?
No, the point is that you are lying to her.
I asked a question.
Your tonality is indicating that you are negatively disposed towards Desolates, which is you are lying about. Therefore, she is trying to deceive, or you're trying to deceive her.
No, I was honestly shocked that she was showing sympathy toward Desolates.
We're going to assume what I said is still true.
Because
I don't know.
Your brain is the only one that's right.
Yes, that's how that works. Okay, fine. No deception roll there then. Anyways, so yeah, whatever. Enough about.
Matter, I won.
Enough about weird creatures from the abyss or whatever spawns does. I don't even know how that works.
So what brings you down into the area?
Like I said, I'm hitting El Jalima. I hear that they're the El Jalima state, which is all but official now, is hiring, trying to get myself into some kind of mercenary group. But before I got there, you know, I just thought I'd hang out here, and IGA was offering some temp work. I thought about picking it up, but with all this rash of... Have you heard about this rash of thefts in the area lately?
Yeah.
It's weird. All this good material being stolen right under the IGA's nose. They just keep upping security and upping security. I don't even know what to make of that. Do you have any idea? I mean, sure.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's not like they can stand to let people know that they're weak.
Yeah,
so,
true enough.
I mean, these thefts get out there. They have to up security.
That's true. Good on them. You know, that's what I would have done. But I don't think I'm going to hook up with them. The IGA kind of has a, you know, rep I don't care for.
Have I been able to overhear this?
You've overheard 100% of this.
Okay.
By the way, the butterbeer shows up. No spike.
Oh. That's much better. You really should have a mug with me.
No, it's okay. I've already had plenty, thanks.
Oh. Well, if you're, I'm headed to Al Jalima myself. Just so you know, you're right. It is all but official. Got my citizen. They redid my my visa.
Oh, you got citizenship.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. I didn't know they were that far. I'll have to keep that in mind.
When you head in, ask for name guard, keep guy, and drop the name Zariel. It might help you.
Okay.
That's who got me in.
Will do. Thank you.
If you don't mind my interruption, did I overhear you were looking for mercenary work?
Yeah. In the local, you know, in the area, I've been trying to find someone to sign up, preferably on a side that isn't corrupt and evil.
You looking to hire?
Hold on. Before I make this interruption, do I know about Snarg's
thingy?
PMC?
Snarg, does
Probably.
he know about the PMC?
Have you told us?
Well, I would hope so, since some of the officers on the ship have been.
Okay. Okay.
He just commandeered some of the officers. Come on here, do this thing just for me. Come on.
Hey, I didn't
Okay.
know that you commandeered officers to do this.
It was on camera. He did that.
I
I
must
just-
not have been there. Was this
I just
last
wanted to-
session?
I don't remember. Okay, so yeah, he does.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. So if you're headed to Al Jalima, there's blood foxes. I think that's who they are. They're
I have a link I saved. Actually, I don't think I saved it. I didn't save it.
If it was a Google Doc, you can go
It's
into your
Bloodfox,
recent Google
yes.
Docs.
memory.
I have no memory. I remember too many other things. I have to talk about Dragon Age in a week, and by a week I mean a day.
Oh,
So I'm gonna look up at Guido and be like, you know some people that are hiring? I don't want to get into the military stuff, but man, my wallet's been broke recently.
Roll deception, because you're. Oh,
You're filthy rich.
Which I got a 35.
Okay. So she looks at you from us and says, "Okay, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I mean, and she actually holds out thing. I've got a few gold in my name, but that's it at the moment.
is that enough to get her to Al Jalima?
She could walk.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's
no.
How did we get here?
You took a
We
cart.
walked. Well, we took
No.
a cart part of the way, and then we walked.
Okay.
I mean, in the grand scheme
Will
of
it-
things, it's not that far, and if she's blood fox material, she can walk.
Sure
Okay,
hope
fine.
so. Shoot.
If she can't walk from here to Al Jalima, we're going to turn her away. Sorry.
No.
I
She's one of those
appreciate
can't
the
walk
info.
and chew gun people. at
I'm
the same
gonna
time.
pick up my butterbeer and down it and be like, well, I guess I better be finding me a place to sack for the night.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
good meeting you. What was your... I didn't catch your name.
Oh, excuse me, because this is a name I actually want to drop here.
Which means you're going to give us a real name. I don't have to roll deception against her.
Bobina.
Roll deception.
Please.
Please no.
Oh, hang on. I have so many names here.
Barbarella.
No, there it is. Okay. Why is that? Yes, of course. I am Taitasi of Winteraxe.
Guido, you got that? I'm not
Almost.
saying that in character.
Guido, you got that name? Good. I don't know this guy.
Ew.
Roll deception. I rolled a 1. But yeah, Taitasi of Winteraxe, and
Well, Taitasi, it's been a pleasure to meet you. The name's Ogra.
Ogra. Nice to meet you. Of Thunderlord, I'm guessing, based on your total lack of accent.
Well, you know,
I understand. So, Mr. Lugian, tell me, have you heard anything about desolate attacks in the area recently?
I'm going to head out.
Meanwhile, what is
I'm literally
Snarg-
just going to walk out.
What is Snarg doing? Has been Snarg been doing?
Still have prints here that they're fresh up until the teleportation. Now that I've actually seen Matthew several times, would they be something that would match his build, weight, item, boots he was wearing, etc.?
Weight,
Or any of the
yes.
guys that were there.
It would match his weight, but nothing else.
Okay. So the stance or anything, it looks like the weight is the only thing?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Were there sentries here,
No.
or was this not a?
They were
was this sentries?
unconscious.
No, magic.
No,
sentries.
magic sentries.
Oh, they're, we'll say they're not. No.
Okay, there were none.
I
Here.
thought they put them in all the buildings.
Well, all the ones they could afford to.
Oh.
Those things aren't cheap.
Well, how many did they have? Because there's only like 20 places left that haven't been hit.
True, but they don't have that many sentries. And they still have to keep track of the places they have hit.
Well,
Okay.
no, because at this point they haven't been re-hit. So they'd know they weren't going to hit any of them again.
Yeah, but the excuse me, the PTC would know full well that if they just pull stuff out of places that have been hit to defend places that haven't, they're just going to get hit where they have been hit again.
I suppose that's true.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and I'm going to do this stealthily just in case. Head back to the inn that Guido and Zariel.
All right, roll
went off
stealth.
to. All right.
You fail. Okay, now. No, I'm kidding.
I'm leaving.
She's maybe. That's only 16.
Oh God. Well, anyways, you make it back there, and you come in to immediately spot Guido discussing desolation
And me not there.
with some troll woman.
Okay. Oh,
And what I was saying is desolates are like, I mean, they're kind of people, but they're not. I mean, I don't even understand how this works exactly. I'm just going off from conjecture, but they do horrible things. But I mean, people do horrible things, so you can't really say a desolate's worse for doing bad stuff, right? I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Now, is it the desolate that's doing bad things because of people, or is it the desolate doing bad things because of the reaction that people have?
Or it could be the desolation itself that turns them into bad people.
There you go.
Oh, hello, sir.
hi. Discussing desolation, I see.
Oh, yeah, fascinating conversation with your Ligan. He says something, he told me there's this place called Blood Fox or something like that I could go and try and recruit for, which sounds fascinating. Do you know anything about them?
A little bit.
Okay, well, help me out. I mean, what can you tell me? Hey, you know what? Actually, there's one thing I got to ask first and foremost, because I couldn't... What's their policy on desolation? I'm just curious.
Policy on desolation? That's a very dangerous public thing to have.
That is. Admittedly. But that I mean, this is just... I'm sorry, I'm fascinated by this. It's obvious. This is kind of a hobby of mine.
Well, from what I know, they have no official policy on desolation, which tells you something, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I figured. That sounds exactly like what everyone else says. Nobody's trying to take a hardline stance against desolation like they should be.
But unofficially, I heard that they actually, they've got a separate branch.
That deals with desolation, or what?
No, that might consider them.
All right, hang on. The GM isn't sure what you're inferring, so help me out here.
I think he's
basically,
saying there's a
officially-
He's
separate-
inferring that
Officially,
inferring that there's
they
no
don't-
official stance, but there's a separate branch where they're welcomed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just to make sure. Okay, well, gee, I don't know. I'll have to... God, that sounds kind of risky, but, I mean, if... Maybe if they could hide out someplace like that and do some good, I don't know. I mean, my Lugian friend and I were just discussing the possibilities of why they do the horrible things they do. I mean, I was telling him the story about this crazed desolate down in the show territory. You heard of that story? It knocked someone guy's ribcage out?
I have, actually. As a
I
matter of
thought
fact.
we didn't tell you, Snarg. I thought neither of us ever told you. I mean, I guess you would have heard the
Yeah.
rumors.
The rumors have spread far and wide in the last month.
And as a matter of fact, I was actually in the town when that happened.
Oh my God! You poor thing.
Wow.
I was on the other side when the explosion happened, but
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad you survived, sir.
28 deception to basically hold a straight face and not react.
Okay. All right. I'm with it. I'm with
You
it.
know.
Yeah, I get it. So she just does not seem to do anything as you poker face over there.
poker face.
It's like, okay, listen, I need to get tucked in for the night. Did either of you have a name of someone I could talk to in Al Jalim about this Blood Fox thing?
Yes, we should go there, and I'll give off a couple of names for the people who are looking, who are currently recruiting.
And those names are...
Gosh, you're going to have to make me list off the people in the airship that are actually doing it.
Yep.
This is Garrison's, damn it. You need to assign your followers.
They're not, well, I don't
have
technically
my
have any
followers'
followers
names
yet.
kept
I'm
track.
technically using Guido's followers until
You
I
need to
actually
tell...
have some.
See, that's even more important to keep them straight. Otherwise, you'll just send the wrong followers to do the wrong jobs. And
Where is it? Greeley, that's who she was, the weapons person.
What?
No,
Yeah,
Greeley is
no.
one of
No,
the...
Greeley
yeah,
is not
that's-
yours.
that's not
Greeley is
right.
mine.
You sent
Well, then
Keith
who? What?
Thus?
You sent,
Well, whoever
you
I-
sent the
whoever I
security
sent.
officer, not the weapons
Okay.
officer.
I don't actually have
I
my
thought
list of
this was
names up.
security.
I'm pretty sure
Guido,
Keith Thus
you
is
have
it,
the
though.
list.
All right.
I got it. Keithus of Bleeding Hollow is
Yeah,
the
that's
chief
right.
security officer.
Pretty sure you
Okay.
sent her. I thought you also sent one other person. I don't remember who, though.
You did. You
I thought
sent
it was
two,
like-
but Greeley wasn't one of them.
No, Greeley and the dwarf.
Craig.
Krieg. We decided.
Craig.
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 Are all
Craig.
busy.
All right.
And
No. Craig is one of
Craig is
Z's
mine.
spies as well.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what. Yeah, that's
my
what he
point.
said. You did
Greeley
not get
and
those
Krieg.
two.
Craig, whatever. Craigu. Actually, I think you pulled out.
I thought it was just one of the deckhands.
I thought he
It was
pulled
like
out
Thor.
Erg. Maybe he did pull it. No, that's
No.
right. It was a deckhand. Because one of them.
We have deckhands.
Yeah.
Yes, you have a crew of a
We have a crew
ship.
of 15.
Yeah.
I thought like all of those were officers, pretty much.
I would love to see a ship manned entirely by officers.
We had
You do
like,
this. No, you do this.
Wait. It's a skeleton crew.
Oh.
Bad. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you're right. It was, damn it, if this would scroll down. There we go. Tharg, yeah. Tharg of Bladespire, the ogre.
Snarg.
Yes, and also
Notes of your peoples in a notebook that's for your thing.
look. Before I did this, I did. Yeah. Okay.
Make notes.
Anyway.
I'll need to get the list from Guido then. So.
Anyways, so yeah, you'll give her those two names, and she'll say, okay,
And,
I'll look into them. Definitely.
And also the founder is also looking around for talent. If you meet him, Snarg of Wildpaw. What's your name again?
Oh, my name's, I just gave it. Shoot. Where's my
Well,
list?
I was.
Guido.
Snarg was not there. So.
Tatasi of Winter Axe.
Tatasi of Winter Axe.
That's right. And it was Winter
Oh.
Axe.
All right. Said, well, nice to meet you. And I'm Snarg of Wildpaw. Let's get a big grin.
Do you have an interesting way of recruiting people, Mr. of Wildpaw?
Well,
I'll have to look at your design documents to see what kind of people you're hiring at Blood Fox. But it does so far sound like the kind of thing I want to be a part of, so maybe I'll see you soon.
all right. Maybe. As soon as I'm done here, maybe I'll meet you in Aljalima.
Well, I'm heading there tomorrow morning, so...
Hopefully I can head there as soon as that, but I have a feeling I'll be around here for a day or two more.
So, she goes, heads to her room.
All right.
That leaves
Where-
the three of you. In the
Alright,
world
Guido.
is
I'm
Z.
gone.
Where,
I
where
went
is she?
outside
Where did she go?
somewhere.
I'll catch you up on what I learned, but
I
gonna
don't
put
know
a-
where were we staying somewhere? Had we made provisions?
I don't remember.
Why don't we stay here?
Because
You could.
yeah, I didn't stay here. I went outside somewhere. Well, you guys know Z's habit. She's probably going to be in a camp someplace that's out of town and someplace that's going to be fairly well hidden.
Okay. You're in the mountains, in a dangerous part of the mountains.
So,
So, when you
May
go
not
out...
be the best idea.
Yeah. I mean, if you're all there, sure, you can have someone up at night to fight the things off that will be coming after you. But,
yeah, monsters, bugs, and animals.
This isn't as bad as the
Oh my.
Ozdeath, but Dillos and reed sharks are pretty common around here.
Oh, then I probably would have headed.
You know what? You guys had an inn called the Bars Inn. The Bob's
Okay,
Inn.
so I went back to my place at the Bars Inn, transformed back into my elf form before I got there,
Zzz.
and that's where I'm at.
Okay, so you all reconvene there.
yay. All right.
And really quick, third, I'm posting a link in the chat thing here for you.
Okay.
That's to the Google Doc I made for the crew.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
So
No, you wake up the next morning, unless you're doing anything at night.
Well, I will tell everyone what I found out.
Well,
essentially.
okay. let me summarize a bit. I want you guys to reach some kind of resolution as what to do next before we cut the session off.
Okay.
Rather than just
Okay.
cutting it off. So you can do it tonight, or in game terms, you can do it that night, or you can do it next morning. It's up to you.
I'd
say,
say
well,
we'll
this is-
probably
this-
end up doing it at night.
Well,
So this is just a theory, but it seems like
It seems like the more I hear about it, the more that it probably is a desolate.
well, maybe this seemed a little fishy at the start. People just randomly hitting it, and when we heard that these guys had essentially been set up because obviously he knew everything about it, and he didn't care one way or another if they succeeded. Yeah, I mean, Matthew may be the one doing it himself. We don't know.
So, thinking about the supplies that have been stolen, it sounds like supplies for, I'll say, refugees, or
Okay.
maybe a group of desolates.
okay.
Maybe this is something that we don't necessarily want to catch so much as assist them with getting out of the area.
They're desolates. They can get out of the area.
Okay. But why are they here? Why are they
Opportunity
sure?
already here.
Okay.
Nobody's caught them yet, and they seem to have a pretty good racket running. So
Okay.
why
Well.
leave? And you heard the people themselves. The boss has been getting quite the riches lately. So if you're the one getting that, and it's working, why would you leave? If he can throw us
wait a
off
minute.
on
Wait a minute. I'm mistaken. It was also items that can create explosives.
And if anyone wants to do Knowledge Arcana,
Sure. That is because I don't have any points in it because all mine went into. Would spellcraft count?
not for this, no.
Okay.
Weaving would actually be the preferred choice, but
None of us have weaving.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same for me for weaving versus arcana because neither one of them is thinged.
so your
whichever-
int roll is
a 15 plus 6, which is a 21.
21 is enough to so Guido points out, well, it could be stuff for refugees, but it could also be for explosives. And then Z is thinking about all the different items that have been stolen, and she's like, well, actually, it could also be. I mean, I've heard of different alchemical and magical potions that are created with those kind of components as well.
What kind of alchemical?
Yeah.
Usually things, magical augmentation of sight, the ability to heal more wounds more quickly, the ability to move very quickly at night, that sort of thing.
Was Matthew selling of that stuff? You said he was selling alchemical stuff.
He is, in fact, selling some alchemical ingredients. Or whatever, potions, elixirs, not ingredients. He's not selling base ingredients.
So he'd be able to make his stuff with those.
It's possible that they're picking it up. That they're picking up the alchemical stuff just to be able to continue doing what they've been doing. I mean, if they're making stuff to stay stealthed or to make their footprints less noticeable, potions of that, feather-footed and that sort of stuff. Haste,
Levitate.
levitate.
Potion of
then,
jump.
Yeah, then it's possible that what they're doing is they're only stealing the alchemical stuff in order to perpetuate their ability to move forward. I have an idea.
Okay.
What's up, Guido?
Tatasi mentioned the rumor of, I'll say, a military desolate unit.
With Alluvia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's mentioning that people are just disappearing off the battlefronts.
Mm-hmm. That is, according to her, what's happening.
Imagine a desolate military unit coming in and getting these alchemical I'll say, potions to fight with. You know,
I
to
suppose,
heal.
but that's way small scale. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but stealing a crate is not going to do jack in the long grand scheme of things, right?
Well, I mean,
For a large-scale fighting unit.
it would be It would be like squad level if you were doing that. 8-man group. Oh, there we go. I can count.
Well,
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. That not off the table, but for me, a lot of the signs point to Matthew being, if not the one doing it, the one behind this. You know, he's getting very lucrative. He's obviously setting people up. There are some connections when I've been doing some of my tracking.
okay.
What was your idea, Z?
Well, following the rumor that it's a desolate here, bear with me, guys, but what if we put some substance behind those rumors?
To what end?
Trying to draw them out. If they think there's another desolate in the area, they might try to make contact.
Oh, I
It's
see what you
happened
mean.
to Z before.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
So Guido or I go in there and make a ruckus. Based off of the way things are going, of course, this is all out of character here, but Z's shape-shifting thing, she could hop in as, you know, a kid or whatnot.
Maybe do like a cheap
Fake hit a place.
and do like a bad copy of the hit, so it's obvious it's not them.
Yeah.
Have a false trail back to you, so they find you. That could work. It could also mean that a bunch of hunters come after you.
I do it in some, like I said, do it in some other form so that, I mean, Z can take care of herself. But, you know, I do it in some other form so that, you know, they wouldn't know me in true form. I mean, I just spent the day walking around as an orc. It is an orc, right?
That is
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Or is it an ogre? No.
It's a drudge.
So let's pull this out. Let's say I go out there. I'm real familiar with, you know, with child elf form. Be, you know, an elf kid that's here in the town, and, you know, sneak into one of the warehouses at night ish. A kid's not going to be real smart about it, so you leave a trail. When I get caught by the PTC, run and teleport away. Or not by the PTC, the guards. What are they? IGA?
The IGA.
Yeah, when I get caught by the IGA, I just teleport. That's going to spread like wildfire.
All right. And what do you have for? I mean, how do you want the other people to find you?
I come back. Same
To-
form.
To where? I mean, just out in the open, or?
Maybe. Ducking around through the back alleys. If I'm a local, if I pretend to be a local kid, then I'm still going to be here in town somewhere, localized. So I just let myself be seen in other parts of town.
I think if you're going to do that, you need to be seen in town somewhere first.
Well, yeah.
So
Spend
that-
half a day running around asking some questions about what the attacks are in kid form. Fake the attack that evening. Get caught.
Translate.
Translate. Show back up in town the next day.
Okay. I think that could work, and to make sure that the IG actually sees, well, perhaps Grid and I or both could alert them to it, since we're looking into it anyway, just to make sure that they do get a peek.
I'd pick a warehouse that was close to the market streets. That's open pretty late, to where I'd dash into the markets. What I was thinking is I'd pick one of those warehouses over there toward Matthew's stall. If it is him, we might be able to catch sight of of stuff going on and let me be seen and caught-ish by them. Didn't teleport away in the middle of the street. That way the rumors will spread faster. That way it's not just the IGA.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we have some semblance of a plan.
Okay, well, I guess let's get some shut-eye for tonight, and I'll rise up bright and early tomorrow.
I just in case, because I'm going to keep a watch in our room.
Are you all in the same room?
I would
have
suggest
had
so.
a separate room.
Well, the reason I suggest this is because if we are dealing with desolates, what's to say they can't decide to just pop right in?
No, it's true, but I mean, they'd have to have been here before, and they'd have to know where we are.
Both very easy things to do. If they can get into a warehouse, they can get in
are.
here much easier.
It's not hard to know where we are. And
I mean, would you be able to do it?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm a little bit more better than... That came out wrong.
I'm a little bit more better than them.
Don't make me smack you next time I come down there. I'm a little bit more experienced than most desolates. Most desolates avoid translating. But, I mean, this guy's obviously good at it, so... Okay, well, we'll crash in here. We'll crash in here.
Take watching shifts.
I'll take second. I need to get a few hours of sleep. I burnt some mana earlier. That guy was really pissing me off. So, Snarg, Guido, which one of you got first?
I'll take first.
Okay, I'll do second.
So wait, third.
No, I'm getting second.
Third's going to
Third,
be
sorry.
third shift?
Sorry.
Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right.